Morty.
Look at me!
Money don't jiggle jiggle, it folds. I like to see you wiggle wiggle, for sure. Make me wanna dribble dribble. You know, riding in my fear, you really have to see it.
You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump.
If you ain't loving, you ain't living.
Bubble up a dub dub!
Let's go. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. Let's go, that dog. Welcome back to the XRPL game show. I'm your host, James Roy XRP, here on behalf of the Schmeckles XRPL project. Guys, we're going to kick it off with some rumble in our marbles game. So exclamation mark and play. Game one's already up on your screen. And my goodness, what a last couple of days it's been. My friends. Should we go take a look back at that chart? This one is, we're looking here, I think it's the BitGet. Yeah, it's the BitGet XRP USDT spot. And it got as low as $1.11. Crazy stuff, crazy times. A lot of people were expecting this, and I'll show you how. So if you track the bottoms of a lot of these, let me see if I can quickly draw yourselves a line, but just from here all the way across, we're getting like a pattern there, right? So now the question is, do we double tap or do we just keep on playing? Do we just keep on moving up? Stone bought the dip at $1.18. That is crazy. That is accurate, man. Well done. Congratulations to you. I've been completely off trading. I haven't traded in a while. It's frightening out there. So now the question is, what happens from here? And there's so many theories out there, right? There's so many questions left to be answered. It's probably a good way to frame it. I really, really like the narrative that XRP is going to start flipping ETH and then flip Bitcoin. I love that narrative. It's the narrative that's been around for a long time, a very, very long time. And it almost feels like this is it coming into fruition. We always knew, or they always said, I should say, that there's going to be pain before takeoff. And maybe this is it. It feels fucking painful, I'll tell you that much. So we've recovered pretty well, back up at $1.48. It's still fucking low. Like, don't get me wrong, that's still low. We should be over $2. We should be over $3. We should be over $10. Let's be honest, if it wasn't for the SEC case. And there's been a lot coming out. Like, how can we not talk about the Epstein files? Like, it's got to be a topic of conversation today. We know Epstein had his fingers in the pie of centralized exchanges, of the development of Bitcoin, even funding some of it. It's frightening. It's frightening. I definitely feel like the world's more dystopian than it was before. It's interesting times, guys. It's interesting times. I tell you what, it was hard to go to work this week because it's not the same world it once was. I know a lot of people had suspicions, a lot of people had jumped down rabbit holes, but a lot of it's real now. It's real, right? We're walking amongst demons. We're walking amongst the worst of the worst. So now more than ever, guys, it's where we have to lean into the light, lean into good, be kind, help others, be the best that we can be. It's our duty to balance out the darkness, which we are now seeing there's so much of. Awesome, Amy. Like, if I go back to the chart, there's possibilities that the dip's not done. And a lot of people are asking that question. I've deleted that line, but the line would keep coming down around here. So it could even see us coming down to lower than where we've just left. It's possible. So I think if you're buying spot, if you're acquiring XRP and holding, hey, it's not going to be a big deal if it drops back down a little bit. I will just I will just warn those futures traders. Futures trading right now is frightening. Like, I do watch this this YouTube channel, and it's pretty good because you get some indicators from it, and it's just showing practically all the buys, all the futures trade. So it's all the longs, all the shorts, and then it will show when a long gets liquidated, when a short gets liquidated. And there's been longs and shorts, both sides, getting liquidated galore in the last 24, 48 hours. So, yeah, just be careful out there. All right, we're getting close to the hour. We're actually at the hour, guys. If you haven't yet, the channel, if you type in just like XRP trading live chart into YouTube, it'll be one of the first ones there. I'll see if I can get a link. Give me a second. XRP live trading signals is what I would usually put in there. It's a very noisy one. So I'll quickly grab the URL. So that's it there. I've just dropped it in the chat. And this guy who runs this channel, he does it for a whole bunch of tokens. And he's growing his indicators. So the indicators get better and better. However, just be careful with his long and short indicators. They're not accurate. They used to be. Once upon a time, you could just literally trade off the back of his YouTube channel. But those days are gone, man. The markets just seem more manipulated than ever. It's frightening. It's so frightening. There's actually a new guy I've been watching on X, and he's developed a trading bot of sorts. Hey, thanks for the sub, Dad's Gaming. A trading bot of sorts, but it's watching the actual DEX, like the XRP ledger. It's just fascinating to watch. His indicators were wrong. Like, he made a loss on his first trade, but then he made some profit on the second trade. It's just all these different ways to think about trading, and it's just fascinating. Right, we've got about 54 people. I think we're about to get started for game number 1, guys. If you haven't yet, exclamation mark and play. The Will Sanderson guessing competition, I will just drop that link in one last time. Looks like there's about 24 entries. So there's a bunch of you who have not entered. Of course, all you have to do for that is guess the max number of marbles that are going to be playing in any game we play today. I think last week, where's the number for last week? 91 last week. So last week we had 91. We're sitting at 56 people right now. 57, Death Comes is in the house. So let's see how we go. Yo, I caught a long from 61. Oh, you're talking about Bitcoin. 6120. I'm a funny fella. I actually don't follow Bitcoin. I know it's weird. I'm very much a XRP maxi when I'm looking at charts. And hopefully that's going to be the way of the future, right? Hopefully my bad habits will be a standard once we see XRP do its thing. I don't know, man. There's a lot of people naming names about what Bitcoin is these days. So I've never really touched Bitcoin. I never really plan on it. I get some Bitcoin through the XRP ledger via the Ascension Index. Hopefully some of you know what I'm talking about. But there's wrapped Bitcoin on the XRP ledger. I think it's provided by GateHub. All right, should we get started? A Rumble Royale to get the things, the games, the giveaways ticking. It will be the last marble standing. Xavier's in for 60. A nice solid round number to kick off the stream. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, that Will Sanderson guessing competition has closed. So good luck to everyone who's entered. And good luck to everyone who's here right now in game number 1. Lots of good prizes to give away today. We've got a big chunk of 0.5 XRPs up there. Brewster, I've got no idea what that means, but I'll read it out. Is there any believers for Judy Shelton in the Fed chair? Man, that means nothing to me, so hopefully it means something to someone. Patrick says, I did that for years, which was just to follow XRP, but he's saying XRP follows Bitcoin pretty well, and I don't hold, I just trade. Yeah, nice. Regardless, I'm not judging, man. I'm not judging at all. I've done the math once upon a time where the first day, the first time I ever bought XRP. If I bought BTC before, I would have been better off. I'm not sure if that's still the case, but it was when I did the math back in the day. But I've seen some funny posts recently about like holding a Big Mac is outperforming crypto and stuff like that.
You're it.
All right, still 57 marbles competing. Judge Judy is not the same. What are we talking about? Oh, Cam asked. Yeah, us Aussies don't know what you're talking about. Brewster, we're lost. All right, Brewster's saying, Schwack said she's for a gold-backed currency. A gold-backed currency in a crypto kind of way. Interesting. So Cam responded with, that makes too much sense. Quinton can't find the marble. Oh, mate, you might be dead. Oh, no, there you are. You're right here. Just chilling over here on your own. Whoa. So it looks like there's items shooting out of these comets or meteorites, but none of them are really staying on the track. Maybe this one will. What is it? Oh, it might be an explosive. No. Maybe a
Sky beam.
Alright, it's a power up. That's cool. Ah, Hi-Hatter. Do you see that? So Hi-Hatter must have got that power up. He's shooting freaking lasers. Nice, dude. She's proposing gold-backed bonds to compete with China's future gold-backed currency to keep it on the blockchain in that way. That's interesting. That's interesting. I know that I believe China's actually stopped trading of fine metals. I saw Zoji posting a few things about it. Right, we're down to 23. It sounds accountable, says Cam. Unlike fiat. Yeah, fiat's funny, isn't it?
You're it.
Right, 22. Sandlix gets blown off the map. Who's got the most life? It looks like Hi-Hatter and Faith. Hi-Hatter and Faith. And funnily enough, Faith is hunting for Hi-Hatter. So Hi-Hatter's definitely the leader right now as far as his life bar is concerned. She believes in having true value. So I haven't looked into it. It's hard for me to spend too much time on the Epstein files because it's so upsetting. But I did see a post in passing that there's a claim in one of those emails that Fort Knox doesn't have the gold that it claims to. Has anyone seen anything on that? It's just, man, it's like every conspiracy theory is coming true now. It's freaking wild. All right, we're down to 14. Hi-Hatter, still the leader. But Faith, you're still sticking in there well. I think it might be the last two standing will be Faith and Hi-Hatter, because most of the rest of you are almost gone. 12 remaining. I think you do get revives in this from time to time. An audit is needed, said Brunster. Gork said, I read that, it's empty. Crazy shit, man.
Top 10 situation.
All right, we're down to the top 10. Did you know that fiat means by decree? So basically it means because they say so. Yeah, crazy, man. Oh, Hi-Hatter's back to full health. What are you doing different to everyone else, dude? Absolutely kicking ass. And I'm pretty sure you were one of our winningest winners last week. But look at this, Jose. He's almost at full health as well. Is Faith still on the board? Faith is gone. All right, Faith got knocked out. So Horzer and oh, Jakers is healed up. Zenny just copped a heal. Damn, this could go for a while yet. Gonna make me regret my decision of going for the Rumble Royale. We're 6 minutes and 20 seconds deep already. Mr. Sand still there. Jakers. Let's read everyone out. We got Eldon, Hi-Hatter, Boone, Horzer, Emra RPG, Jakers, who is Leo, Mr. Sand, and Zenny X Topaz.
Battle Dome.
Oh! Did anyone get stuck? Oh, Zenny, Leo, and Jakers in the Battle Dome. Jakers full health. Leo's looking short on health. Zenny about halfway in. And you keep missing each other, guys. Oh, Jakers took a bit of damage there. All right, we're down to 7. Hi-Hatter got knocked out. I was not expecting that. All right, so Jakers
Battle
looking like the
Dome
leader
complete.
now. Leo barely hanging on, and Jakers takes him out. We're down to 6. What are we talking about, Quinton? $666?
Black Hole.
Cam goes, I thought Fiat was an Italian car brand. It is as well. Well, without gold, so Bruce is saying without gold, the US is destroyed. I don't agree. I don't agree. I think the US has just got too much power. I think it's just a rebrand, right? Oh, gold? Who needs gold? We're going crypto now and just change the world's mindset.
Resurrection.
Hey, Ethan's back in with full health. That is pretty unfair, Ethan. That is wild. All right, so the rest of you, good luck. Ethan's after Zenny. And no one's got a target on Ethan. Brutal. And we are now 8.5 minutes deep into this rumble. Emra's gone. Boone is gone. Eldon's almost gone. Mr. Sand. Jakers takes a hit. Mr. Sand, Eldon, Jakers against Ethan. That's how I'm seeing it. Jakers took another hit. Ethan's brutal. Mr. Sand's still alive for now. Jakers getting hit again by Ethan. And there goes Eldon. Oh man, Ethan, the most bullshit win we've ever seen on Marbles. As
We have a winner.
I think we need to ban him. That is crazy, Ethan, but congratulations, dude. One of the most bullshit wins we've ever seen. He comes in like 8 minutes deep into the match with full health and no targets on his back. Absolutely love it. Good win, bro. Nice. We'll get you a spin up soon. Let's bring up map number 2. So we'll go back to the community maps now. We'll try and get some world records in. Let's see here. All right, we'll try and stay as recent as possible. We've got a 98% yeet rate. Let's get it out of the way because there's not that many maps there. It's a more quiet community creation weekend, it seems. All right, here we go. So this is potentially going to be last marble standing as well. So we might not actually... with the 98% yeet rate. But some of these new maps, so those percentages on the yeet rate, they change every time we play. So every time the maps play, if like only 50% die, it will average out that percentage. All right, let's go. Exclamation mark and play. Get those marbles loaded up. We'll take it across to the whirly-durly though. Ethan, You rigged the game. Let's see if you rigged the wheel. Good luck, dude. 180 pillars, PLR tokens to kick us off. And did you see the good news that came out of Patrick? Patrick said we've now got pillars, ascension, capital revival, all on those hourly payouts or more frequent payouts. Because I'm sure it's more frequent than hourly. But all I know is it's so frequent that I had to turn off notifications on Zaman. It's just too brutal. My phone was just vibrating galore. So I'm looking at Ascension now. Hey, maybe it is hourly, but it's just like hourly on every single token. It's just wild how many transactions they're pumping out. It is interesting. And possibly ARC as of tonight. There you go, Boone. Thank you for that data. I didn't hear that, so that's fantastic to hear. What we will quickly just switch across to is, of course, guys, if you are not aware, we are a week deep into a campaign, a mobile gaming campaign with Stream Elements, if it loads. Here it comes. So we are playing the Doomsday Last Survivors. We have made it to $248 within the first week. So there's still 3 weeks. It should be 3 weeks, but it's more than 3 weeks. So we've got 3 weeks and 2 days remaining. So we have plenty of time. And look at this. We've now accomplished all of our guidelines. So we will receive at least $248. That's confirmed. Looking good, guys. Still only 20 people have installed. So we've still got a lot of room. We've got 30 more people who can install, which would bring another $150 in just from literally installing the game. But a lot of people powering through. I'm proud to say this is me. I have been gunning. I've been pushing it as hard as I could. So I've reached level 17 within a week. So $18 on that 17, $10 on 14, $10 on 12, $4 on 10, $4 on 7, $1 on 3, and $5 for the install. So that's like a lot of cash for a single player to rack up. And of course, if I get to 20, it's $28. If I get to 23, it's $40. It's wild. There's so much money to be made in this game. This is also me. I did purchase a pack just to sort of push it a little bit further. But like that, guys, I purchased it. I paid, I think, $7 to get the $5 back. That's like literally just one person installing the game. So I might push it back to some people in my personal life, just tell them to install to try and max this one out. But I would love to see this one do better than Marvel Strike Force. That'd be unreal. But we did do the buy and burn for Marvel Strike Force as well. That happened this week. We bought about 772 Schmeckles. I burned those Schmeckles. And it's exciting on that front as well. I've been talking to a few people about it. If you look at the Schmeckles to XRP chart, so not the Schmeckles USD chart on places like Dex Screener, but if you look at the XRP or Dex, you look at Schmeckles XRP pairing, we are doing really well against XRP. Like, we have been solidly gaining. So it's feeling really positive out there. The more like people that we're buying out of their bags, the more Schmeckles that we're taking away from the open market, the more of us that keep on holding. Like, that turning point's gonna come. It's like inevitable. Whether it's this year, whether it's 10 years down the track, I can't tell you, but it's feeling positive. If you go and have a look at that chart, I'll see if I can bring it up at some stage today. But look at this, guys. Game number 2. We are already up to 75 people. So let's hit that start button. All right, here we go. 75. I will just cross out the previous max and let's see where we go today. All right, sorry, I've been missing the chat completely. Oh, Ethan's played before. Damn, that sucks, dude. That is really one of the hard points of these campaigns. Hey, Schwack, thanks for the sub, brother. Very nice. Subbing with Prime as well, so it didn't cost you a cent. Love to see it. But yeah, it's one of the hard things of the campaign is there's not much feedback. So if you have played the game before, you don't really get informed. And you could get caught out playing the game for ages with no money back to the project. Pretty sure a few people have been caught out, which really sucks. So I've put some tips up into the latest post on X, pretty much saying the best way we can validate that your game is linked up for the campaign is to link in your Twitch. Because then we will see your username. We'll be able to say without a shadow of a doubt that you are logged
We are
in.
the Borg. Lower your shields and surrender your ships. We will add your biological and technological distinctiveness to our own.
All right. So funnily enough, I think we're still getting advertised to go back to Star Trek, which doesn't really make sense because most of us have played that one now. I think our next one will more than likely be Raid, which is a game that's been around for years. So I think I may have played it at one stage, like 5 years ago. So it'll be interesting to see if it's gonna let me participate or not. Chain Dominion looking good, but I will remind everyone there is a 98% yeet rate. So even though these guys are right up here, doesn't mean they're gonna get the victory. Oh my god, even the finish line, look at this. Brutal. So you can get all the way to the end and get yeeted right there. Right, here's the leaders. We can go through the list. Good call. We can go through the list. We'll do that after this game. All right, Crypto Charlie.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Running the gauntlet, looking good. Oh, survives. Crypto Charlie, can you get it done? Oh, that last laser was hunting for you, but you made it. Do you defy the odds, Crypto Charlie? Ooh. I think you're going to get it, dude. I think he gets it. He gets it done. Crypto Charlie and Ellie gets a win here on a 98% yeet rate map. Very nice to see, guys. Well done. All right, Crypto Charlie. How do I always spell your name wrong? What have I done wrong this time? There we go. Nice. Okay, and you got a world record. You beat the previous one by 28 seconds. So we definitely want you to get your flowers on this one. We got 3 stragglers, the flames coming through, and they're all dead. All right, Crypto Charlie, there you go, sir. A nice world record, 2 minutes 55 seconds. And only you and Ellie finished. There you go. That's how difficult that map was. But I think that's a little bit better than 98%, so that percentage might come down a bit off the back of that. We'll get your spin up shortly. I did forget to get the peace or chaos vote up, so you're going to get a peaceful vote. Let's just keep making our way down. So we'll get a 92% yeet rate. Automated random ending.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. And while that map loads, I will get up the next vote. Exclamation mark and play, guys. The poll is now live, so peace or chaos, go have your say. We'll get this spin, and then we'll go have a look at those who are part of the campaign. I don't know why this bloody window loads every time we change scenes. It really should lock itself in. Anyway, it is what it is. Hey, another sub. Thoth, very nice from Prime. Doesn't cost you a cent. Supports the stream. Love to see it. All right, here we go. Crypto Charlie, the second spin of the day. Good luck. Hey, Surreals is in the house. Surreals messaged me, said he's probably not going to make it. Yet he's here. Love to see it, brother. All right, 0.5 XRP, but of course Crypto Charlie has that sub. All of our subscribers get 1.5 times their Schmeckles and XRP prizes. So we're going to make that 0.75 XRP for your bag. And we're going to move it across now to the campaign to have a look at who has joined. Okay, it's not a clean way to do this, and it might actually be limited. And I did put out a list. You know what? That's probably going to be the better way to do it, but let's do it this way anyway. It's going to be a bit clunky here, but we'll do our best. All right, so we've got Schwack, Ace Magic, Metaphysic Metal, who's now Metaphysic Clay. That caught me out this week. We've got Lightweight. We've got OX Chib, Crypto Charlie, Gorgzilla, Cam No Numbers, Jakers, Stoic Fulcrum, Death Comes, Charcoal Barbecue Bro, Anonymous, which we've identified now as being Mr. Sand. We got Eldon, the Destroyer. Me. Stunt 70. Surreals. And that might be all of us. No, Thirsty K. Alright, I think that's all of us. No, Two-Lander. Every time I say it, I find another. Alright, that's probably it. So the rest of these updates are just the buy. So there's that $5 buy that I made. There's that level 17 accomplishment. Metaphysic Metal up on level 12. Unreal. It's a big game again, guys. So this game's like, it's pretty in depth. It's there's lots to do and find in it, so there's plenty to soak up. Look at that. We've already beat in the first week. We've already beat Foundation Galactic Frontier. So 230 there. We got 248 here. This is what I was saying. We got Star Trek advertised to us again. More than likely, we're going to go to this Raid Shadow Legends, but right now there's no spots available. So hopefully there'll at least be more spots or maybe some more available campaigns. And these are the ones that are complete now. Of course, Heroes of History, the first one, Star Trek Fleet Command, and Marvel Strike Force. So all three of those have been paid out. You can't even see because of my bloody webcam. Sorry, I didn't even notice. So let me get rid of that webcam. So all three of these now have been paid out. And the Schmeckles have been purchased and bought. The Foundation Galactic Frontier we're expecting, I think it's early March. Yeah, March the 1st. Right, let's get back into the games. So if you haven't yet, exclamation mark and play. I'll just bring my webcam back up. There we go. 80 marbles, looking good, guys. A new max on game number 3. We had 91 marbles last week. I wonder if we can beat it this week. There's another high yeet rate here on game number 3, so good luck to everyone. The start button's been hit. 82, Yoda and Sim D. Solid numbers, guys. Okay, 82 it is. Locked and loaded. 82 Schmeckles will be burned. Guys, our supply is now below 525,000. And the craziest thing is we're almost below 524,000 already. I think we've got like 300 Schmeckles to go or something along those lines. So we're definitely going to get there this month. So we're looking good. We're burning like about a K a month. The thing is, if we want to hit 500K by our 5th year birthday, our 5th year anniversary, is we're not moving fast enough. So we're going to have to see what we can do.
I'll take you down there for 25 schmeckles.
25 schmeckles? I don't know how much. I don't know what that is. Is that a lot? Is it a little?
That's exactly how much I spend on my big fake boobies.
Yeah, the Marvel was a big payout, Boone. It was nice. We've got the ability to make this one even bigger, though. Literally, it would take 10 people maxing out. And that's not even buying. And that's all it would be. 10 people just getting to level 23. I think it can be done in 2 weeks. That's what I'm going to push for. See if I can get to 23 in 2 weeks. Which would mean someone could start next week and still make it through to the end. Hey, Bammy gets it done on the high yeet rate map. Boone's in as well, but Bammy gets there first. I'm not sure if you get a world record, but possibly. We'll wait and see. All right, Surreals has got a long message here. It's super annoying because all I see is other people's alliances and them trying to get me to join them, and they all suck. I just want to be friends with you guys. So yeah, I'm not in the Schmeckles Alliance. My nickname in the game is Schmeckles, but I couldn't locate the Schmeckles Alliance. So there must be different servers running in parallel. I'm in like, I think it's a Thai. Like alliance. I can't understand the characters when they're chatting to each other. Hey, Bammy, you did get a world record, but they've been supportive. They help boost all the things. It's been good fun. All right, Bammy is in on game number 3. 82 is our max, the number we have to beat. We don't have to, but let's try to. We'll keep it up with the latest maps and we'll keep going from highest to lowest. All right, look at that. So we brought down that yeet rate. So the elimination percentage was 92%. Just for us playing, we've brought it down to 88%. Okay, so let's have a look. 73 looks like the next one. So we'll go for this one. Here we go. Exclamation mark and play. Get those marbles loaded up. This is called the Aggressive Fast Flame. Bruce said there's about 25 Schmeckles a day. Is it really 25? That's such a coincidence if it is. So about 25 Schmeckles a day getting burned by Capital Revival. And it would be more if they go up in price. And that's great news. Absolutely. Yeah, Alan, that's our trick to it. Don't tell anyone. Our trick is we play the latest.
Down there for 25 Schmeckles.
25 Schmeckles? I don't know how much. I don't know what that is. Is that a lot? Is it a little?
That's exactly how much I spend on my big fake boobies.
Our trick is if we keep playing the latest maps, then we'll keep getting world records. That's the plan. That's what we're doing. Shrek, there is a Schmeckles Alliance, but you have to be on the right server, so it's hard. Hey, Charcoal Barbecue Bro dropping a sub 19 months in a row. That's huge. Huge. All right, Boone, that's nothing I've seen before. Okay, so Boone's saying that merger of Solo and Core.
Tutti!
And they're becoming TX. Is that the new name? Man, I didn't like Solo from day go. I've said it before. I really shouldn't bring up old dirt, but man, they were so rude to me back in the day. I just trying to support their platform. I was trying to support them. I was trying to help grow the early days of the NFT marketplaces on the XRP ledger. And they were just rude and just not nice. So yeah, I just boycotted them completely. I've just turned my back on Solo. I've got no interest in what they're doing, to be completely honest. But if they're merging with Corium, good luck to them. Yeah, I don't know. Stick to the XRP ledger. That's my thoughts. These offshoots, they're great. There's probably some value in them, and I'm sure people are making good gains. But there's a lot more work that we need to do on the ledger to get it out there and into mainstream. So that's where my head's at. All right, what am I doing? Losing service again. All right, good luck, Surreals. We'll see you soon. And let's go draw a prize. I haven't done that yet, so let's go get this prize picked for Bammy. Good luck, Bammy. 82 is the number we're looking to beat on game number 4. And Bammy, you're going to get some Grim tokens. So 110 Grim tokens. Of course, guys, if you do win some tokens today, you need to have that trust line set. No trust line, no prize. So just request the trust line and we'll get it across to you. got 78 marbles, so we're 4 shy of the max of the previous. But the start button's been hit, so good luck, guys. Another single player winner game. I should say, if you're watching along on YouTube, X, or IMUTV, you can't participate in the games, unfortunately. So hit that QR code on the bottom left-hand side of the screen. That'll bring you across to our Twitch platform. You can create an account really fast, especially if you have a Gmail account. It's almost like within a minute. So come across and you can join us in the chat. You can see all the antics. I only read out the PG messages most of the time. Maybe the M15 plus messages. We do get a few spicy ones in there that I avoid. So if you're interested in the spiciness, jump on into Twitch. Maybe you want to be the spicy one. All right, Yoda's off to a good start. We got OX Chib, Patrick, Jakers, Tiara, all in the mix. Only a single winner here, though. And it is a high yeet rate, so good luck. Patrick, fuck those solo scammers. That was not me. That's his words, just to make it clear. Gork, I used the solo decks a ton back in the day. I think, yeah, it was practically the standard back in the day. It was a great UI. And then everyone sort of caught up. And a lot of people don't even use the decks anymore. Let's be frank. A lot of people look at the token to USD charts. It's rare that you still see people looking at the token to XRP charts. But of course, it's still so significant. And I feel more so than ever when XRP is doing poorly. Core holders get 1-to-1 TX token. Solo holders get 1-to-2. 1 to 2.29. All right, well, it does affect me, of course, because Ascension does send out solo tokens, but I'm sure we don't have much. Like the Schmeckles wallet only has 5.2. And we got 22.5 core. Yeah. Weird. Why create the second fucking token if you're gonna join them together? Like, what a shit move. It's just... Man, like, okay, solo's big enough that this is probably going to work and everything's going to be hunky-dory. But how many times have we seen projects do this shit? Like, launch 2 tokens. Oh, fuck, why'd I launch 2 tokens? I want only 1 token. I'm going to try and amalgamate them. All of a sudden, it's a fucking rug and everyone gets shafted. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen here. Solo's too old now to do shady shit like that, but it's just so unprofessional. Just get it right. Do it right the first time. Plan correctly. It's, I know we're in a new space and we're still like learning on the fly a lot of the time, but there's some real fundamental flaws that so many of these bigger companies make. And it just shocks me. It really does. It really does. Cam said there was another big airdrop around the solo days that was a big shit show. Can't remember their name. Yeah, interesting. I do recall there was a lot of activity back then. I've blocked a lot of it out. The brain can only retain enough information, a certain amount of information, I should say. OX Chib, you're looking good. I think you got this game in the bag, dude. Here we go, the final leg, and I think you got it sorted. OX Chib lands in to take out game number 4 with a 10-second scraping off the previous world record. Very nicely done. Let's get you into the spreadsheet. We're going to have a bit of a long wait, I think, on all the stragglers. Whoops, I pinned Tiara's message. It's not letting me unpin. Here we go, unpin this message. Yeah, Cam, I'm assuming we'll need to get the TX trust line right. So, yeah, I do implore, like, everybody, if you see this trust line, if there's news on it, please drop it into the Schmeckles Telegram Discord, because there will be a lot of our holders impacted, especially if they're holding Ascension Index and they've been receiving regular drips. There you go, OX Chip. A world record for you, sir. As we move into game number 5, we're going to have 3 winners on game number 5. First place, second place, and third place. Top 3. Okay, so we did that one. We've done, right, where are we? 40, 50, 61. 61's our next biggest. All right, the Cloudy Castle. The Cloudy Sky Castle, sorry. Hey, Kate Bunny's in the house, and she said it's weird that people don't look at tokens on decks. I agree. I agree. This is a cool freaking map. And the crazy part is all of this wall, is not even a part of the map. Or is it? Hold on. Maybe it is. Oh, maybe it is. Okay, hold on. All right, cool. This is gonna be fun. We got some cannon fire as well. Exclamation mark and play. Get your marbles loaded up. I just trapped myself in the gate. 57. So we had 82 still is our max. Clipping that comment about solo. Mr. Sand, whether it's him or his AI, they keep trying to get me into trouble. I'm so far behind in the chat. I think I'm just going to bring it up to speed and we'll move forward. All right, game number 5, guys, but we need to go and draw a prize for Chibi. So Chibi, let's go. Winner of game number 4. I've got one of these little ones today. I stayed away last week, but I think we're going to dive back in this week. Our last slice of ASC. Congratulations. ASC is your ticket into many other tokens on the XRP ledger. You hold your ASC, you set a shizload of trust lines, and you sit back and wait. Your wallet gets absolutely spammed with tokens. Have a look at this. The Ascension Rain, and this is like hourly now. Then we got the PLR Pi, the RPR Drip. That's the cool part of being part of the QFS. And ASC's a great ticket in, and that's yours, Chibi. That's our last ASC, so we'll wave goodbye for now. Game number 5 on your screen now. 74 marbles are loaded. Anybody else who wants to play, exclamation mark and play. Hey, Shroomies is in the house. Welcome in, legends. Oh, Charcoal Barbecue, bro. I was in a work meeting and I saw a freaking notification pop up that Patrick was speaking. I'm like, what? The one fucking time I want to be in trench warfare. Let me know, how did it go? How did he go? Was he well received? Because I know those guys can be a little bit like opinionated at times, especially if they get like speakers from the floor coming up. The regular guys up there, like your bunnies and like they're really polite. They're legends. Brad with hat, Floxon, absolute legends. Really beautiful humans. But you get some spiciness coming up from the community. All right, 78. Let's get started, guys. There's 3 winners here, so it's our biggest prize pool so far. 82 is our max. Damn, it looks like a beer. Look at the head on that. Why has it got so much head? Let's go. All right, 78 is locked in for game number 5. Two different tracks. Toads Tunes Crypto with a nice lead on this side. And it's Gerard, Ethan, Brunstar. Brunstar's coming through with pace. But a bit of an obstacle in the way there. All right, Tiara takes a tumble. Cam No Numbers takes the lead over here. That's what she said. I don't know what that was in response to. I'm just scrolling up a bit. Patrick says, finally made it home. This week was rough. I had a scaffold break. And disintegrate when I stepped on it. And you ate shit again. Dude, you fell off a ladder last week. You fell through some scaffolding this week. I think we need to wrap you in bubble wrap, sir. That is not good, man. Please take care of yourself, guys. We've only got one body. Treat it well. We want you around forever, Patrick. All right, we got Darla. His mic was horrendous. Difficult to understand him. It was smooth sailing besides that. Oh, Patrick's mic was horrendous. What? I thought his setup was pretty good. But yeah, X spaces can be a little bit funny at times. It's caught me out many times in the past. I think this is the front, and OX Chib is absolutely gunning to get another victory. We've got Millie there in second place, and Space Juice and Cuteness Me fighting it out for third. It is first, second, and third here. Is that V? Yeah, it is. We're rocking some V again. I'm still like not 100% from the flu. Like I woke up this morning, I honestly felt like I had a hangover. And I don't drink. Like I might have a beer once in a blue moon. But I don't drink anymore. I'm actually completely sober. No, nothing. Not even cigarettes anymore. Like nothing. It's it's good. It's a good thing. So my next goal is to get my weight back down. Start maximizing my gym time. It's been a slow start this year to get back into jiu-jitsu. Sadly, my head coach left the gym. It's brutal. I don't know what happened. I know that him and one of the other original coaches for the gym both left. I know that my coach, he does jiu-jitsu as well as judo. He's actually an Australian judo competitor, so he's looking to get into the Olympics, but he represents Australia around the world. So I think maybe that's the reason for him. He wanted to go focus on that. All right, Jure Day, you're in. First place. OX Chib, you're going to get another win with second place. We're waiting on third now. It looks like Jan. Just to make that clear, it's Jan. Not Yan. It's Jan. There's our top three. Jure Day gets a world record though, so we will wait it out. Patrick, I only fell 5 foot this time. Dude, that's a long way. You make it sound like 5 foot's not that far. Especially when you're unawares and you're not like purposefully falling. Like you're not jumping off something, you're falling. 5 foot's enough to do some serious damage. Especially if you have joints like mine. Cam said, have you heard of a harness? Yeah, Patrick, have you heard of a harness? But to be fair, if you're on scaffold, you're not wearing a harness. It's more of, have you heard of a lawyer? Like, are you gonna go sue the scaffolders? Or are you the scaffolder? All right, we're locked in. Jure Day with a world record. There is our winners. Jure Day, OX Chib, and Jan for game number 5. We move on. Charcoal Barbecue Bro. Yeah, they were respectful. However, I didn't catch all of it since I was at work. Oh, okay, we're talking about the trench warfare. I had headphones on listening, but people at work kept asking me questions. Don't you hate that? when you're at work and you have to work? Because that's what it felt like for me as well. All right, we got 34%, 39, 40%, or 50%? Yeah, all right, 50%. Here's where we're going. The Grim Deadly Abduction, which is funny because we just gave away some Grim. Yeah. That's so funny. Shroomies and Ace both said, have you walked under a ladder recently? That is so funny. caught the mic that time. That's good. Ace and Shroomies on the same wavelength there. Cam, that is not an acceptable thing to write. Fuck. Oh, Patrick, I get carried away working. I try to be careful, but I don't have time in the day to be moving slow. Dude, all we have is ourselves, our health, our family, our loved ones. This is a cool map. Damn, I like this map. All right, but yeah, Patrick, dude, you have the time to be safe. That should be your focus. That Pokemon's cool as well. What's going on? Everything's cool. Please be safe, dude. There's no time if you're dead, right? In life, all we have is time. Yeah, Quinton, absolutely. No weed. My favorite whale of all time is the Megaptera Nova Eangele. Oh man, I've got no idea what you're talking about, but what I did find, a fun fact, and this is something you can clip, Mr. Sand, there is a whale called the right whale, and it has the biggest testicles of any creature on planet Earth. Each testicle can grow to 500 kilos each, and I think this fact deserves a weight conversion. So what is 500 kilograms in pounds? 1,102 pounds per testicle. Get that into you. What a weird fact. I saw that on some game show this week. So the right whale is my favorite whale. Yeah, Patrick, that sounded like the keto diet. My body responds so freaking well to the keto diet. It's crazy how well it works. Death comes, I trust no one who doesn't have at least one vice. Dude, there's plenty of vices out there. I tell you what, man, I still have plenty of them without any substances. Surreal says it's that whale that he named is Greek for big-winged New Englander, but it means humpback whale. Is that what you're saying? It's a humpback whale. Shroomies looking at the weight loss as well. I've got a new heavy bag for myself for Christmas to put in the garage as boxing is my jam and need to get using it more. Man, yeah, just hitting a bag, so much fun, right? It's so good. All right, let's, I'm so slow. I just want to get through these chats. There's too much good chats happening. James, did you hear about the BJJ dude from Sydney who was on the run? Wait, what? No shit, not a joke. Apparently he was well known in the BJJ community. Dude, you're talking about Craig Jones. You've been trolled, dude. Craig Jones, I think, is who you're referencing. And he is, like, the #1 troll in all of, like, social media, in my opinion. That wasn't real. It was just one of his mates that's a cop, and they, like, made a gag video, and they tricked everyone out. So he's, like, at war with the #1 jiu-jitsu guy in the world, a guy called Gordon Ryan. And they just keep trolling each other back and forth. Well, at least Craig is trolling. I think Gordon takes it seriously. A lot of people in jiu-jitsu are on the spectrum, and these two guys are no different. But I think Craig Jones's autism comes out in the best fucking way when Gordon gets a little bit upset and spicy. All right. We got to get serious now. Let's exclamation mark and play if you haven't hit it yet. I'm sorry if I've missed your chats, guys. I'll try and catch them.
We are the Borg. Lower your shields and surrender your ships.
We're going to spin up some prizes, and we're going to do some trivia.
Distinctiveness to our own.
It's going to be some zombie trivia. We're going to stay on theme. All right, Jure Day, you get the first spin. Good luck. Hey, you get the 15k XRH tokens. And that, of course, is the rabbit hole, thanks to our man, Alan Boom. He's hooked us up with enough to get us through most of this year, I'd say. So it was a year's worth. I think it was about like November.
Money don't jiggle jiggle, it folds. I like to see you wiggle wiggle.
OX Chip, your second spin of the day, dude.
You know, riding in my Fiat, you really have to see it.
And it looks like some XRP, some of the sponsorship prizes popping off. 33.625 million. And it might actually be our last XRP. So I will try and reach out to them if that's the case and just say, hey guys, we finished up, and see if they're interested in providing some more tokens. I will happily say that our man Stone XRPL came back in with some more X-Meme tokens, so we do have that back up there again.
If you ain't loving, you ain't living.
Absolutely. Jan, this is your spin. And it's all XRP, baby. 0.5 XRP.
Tutti.
Okay, we're going to some trivia.
Can I pet that dog?
No.
Can I pet that dog?
No.
Can I pet that dog?
No, he's
Can I
sleeping.
pet that dog?
Shroomies, I'm so far back on the chat, but Shroomy said that whale still doesn't have bigger balls than Chuck Norris. That's for sure. Cam goes, he's a hodler for sure, big balls. Oh, damn. All right. Need trust line, says Chibi. All right, we're going to have to do a chat reset, guys. So if I missed your chat, apologies. Put it back in. Shroomy says, how are you doing on Shroomies tokens, James? Do you need more? No, we're doing well. I'll reach out if we need more. Don't you worry. All right, OX Chip, what'd you win? It was the XRP, so let's get that trust line. And get yourselves ready for some trivia, guys. Damn, why can't I see the trust line? Oh, I must have accidentally deleted it. All right, I've deleted it. So let's grab it. And I'm almost certain it's this top one, but let's go verify. Exclamation mark and play while you're waiting, and get ready for the trivia. All right, here's the one, this one here. So we'll drop that across to YouTube, and I will also create that shortcut for myself. Okay. All right, we're ready for some trivia. Here we go. Ah, damn. Okay. What culture does the word zombie originate from? I actually didn't know this. We need some more accuracy. We need some more. Hey, Faith gets it. It is Haitian. It's Haitian voodoo. I did not know that. That's really crazy that it's like a Haitian voodoo is such a specific thing that's become a global known sort of cultural, I don't know, what do you call a zombie? Cultural icon? No, probably not an icon, but hey, we all know what zombies are. Okay, next question. All right, in traditional zombie apocalypse lore, what is the most common way to permanently kill a zombie? This has got to be common knowledge, guys. Give it to me. You don't want to eat their brains. You want to smash their brains. I'm giving it to Gork. Yeah, you definitely don't want to eat zombie brains. All right, we got 2 spins coming up. One for Faith, one for Gork. Let's start with you, Faith. Good luck. Burn them's also a good answer, but it wasn't the answer that I was given. So 0.5 XRP to Faith. And Gork, this is your spin. Oh, you meant hit the brain. And Gork, 0.5 for you as well, but of course with the sub, we're going to round that up to 0.75. Well, not round it up, we're going to multiply it by 1.5. Okay, we're going to head back in for some more marbles fun. The next 5 games are coming. Starting with this one with a new max. Great to see. 87 marbles. 82 was the previous max. 91 was last week. That's the number to beat, really. Here we go. The start button's been hit. Good luck to everyone. The map is called the Grim Deadly Abduction. And we're going to rattle these bones and see who gets the win. 1 winner per game. For this is game 6. As well as 7, 8, and 9. Game number 10 will go back to 5 winners. Games 11, 12, 13, 14, 2 winners each. And then game 15, the big 15 prize pool. And we'll do 2 more zombie trivia questions after game number 10. Of course, the zombie trivia, the reason for is because we've got the Doomsday Last Survivors campaign. Go check out the Doomsday Last Survivors game. The best way to do so is follow this link that's going to be in the chat now. And that way you can link up with our campaign and earn some money back for the project. We're going to use all the money raised through the campaign to buy and burn Schmeckles. Like we just did this week it was the payout for the Marvel Strike Force. We ended up buying 772 Schmeckles and we burned 777 Schmeckles. Which has dipped our supply below 525k. And we are almost down below 524k, which is really cool. We got Thirsty K now. Moving forward. Looking good, Thirsty. Santiki's there fighting to get into first place. Neo Matrix in 3rd. And Space Juice here in 4th. But Thirsty K still got enough of a lead to get there. And she does. No world record here, so we'll get you into the spreadsheet and we'll just move straight on. Thirsty K, you're in the spreadsheet. Next map will be game number 7. I still have a bit of PTSD from that. What are we talking? Where's Death Comes? Faces of Death. Oh, damn. Alright, so we did that 56, 50. We are looking at, I think that was a 40. There it is, 40. Let's go. The Dark Apocalyptic World. Damn, it's a lot of dark themed maps. I guess it's on theme for Doomsday Last Survivors. Exclamation mark and play. We're in someone's backyard. Really interesting architecture on that building there. That is a weird R-shaped roof. I don't think I've ever seen a roof shaped like that before. It's almost rounded.
You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump.
I want to send this picture to that. Have you guys seen that guy on social media? He gets a photo and like can find where in the world it is. I'm just fascinated by the shape of that roof. How strange. Anyway, exclamation mark and play. 82 is what I've got written down, but I feel like we beat 82 in the last map. Let me go get the latest. Okay, so Patrick says, I've seen that before. They do it in super cold places, as in places where it snows, which would make sense. So it provides that ability for the snow to fall off, right? Or I might be talking shit. I don't know, I might be talking shit. How did we do? We had 71. That's not it though. Let's go back. 79. 87, yeah, it was 87. All right, damn, that took me way too long to find. Okay, so 87 is the number to beat. We're at 69 right now. And need to go draw a prize. So let's go, Thirsty K. Good luck. This is your spin, your first spin for the day. Looks like a whale's testicle. Oh, some XRP can get the 5. Not enough. You get the 2. 2 is still a very nice price. And the beauty of that is it's a permanent slice, so it stays up there. Good luck, guys. 72. We might get started now. Game number 7. Here we go. Good luck to everybody. 74, V Reality, Lightweight, Scarbone, 75. So our supply, I'm just looking at Telegram. 524,376. So 376 to go, and we dip below 524K. Pretty impressive. We're going to put a good dent in there today with 87 Schmeckles burned. And of course, the burns coming through every hour through Capital Revival. K's Moon, there you are. There's our leader. Gerard Etho with pace. G Marcos Sim D. Death Comes coming through as well. Gerard Eth looking good. Gork's in the mix now. Only one winner here. Game number 7. 76 players, yes, but our max previously was 87. So 87 still the max. 91 was our max last week. How'd you all go in the guessing competition? Let's have a quick look. Ooh, Connie and Tony guessed 87. So on the money for now. There's a few guesses around the low 90s, which I'm thinking is still going to be where we land. I think we're still going to get up just to the low 90s. 92 from Metaphysic Clay, who won last week, mind you. We got 91 from Nixer, which is where we were at last week, so it makes sense. Just looking if there's like any 89s or anything like that. Yep, OX Chip went 89. Gangster went 87 as well, so there's 2 87s. Gangster did it an hour ago. When did Connie and Tony do it? An hour ago. All right, that's going to be interesting if that's where we land, but maybe there's more coming. Waltonak's in the lead now, looking good with his foot. Is it a stinky foot, Walt? Zenny X Topaz is there. Mr. Sand on the move as well. But Walt looking good. Ooh, Zenny's got pace. Into the tubes. No, Waltonak gets yeeted. Unlucky Walt. So it's Zenny versus Mr. Sand. Hold on. I swear he got yeeted. Did we all not see that together? But somehow Walt is now in the lead. I have no fucking idea what just happened. But Waltonak, you did not get yeeted, sir. I thought I cursed you. But here you are. Looking good still. Damn it. Mario, welcome to the stream, mate. I feel like I haven't read out your username in ages. So Waltonak, a few more obstacles in the way, but the finish line is right there. And you get it done, sir, with 20 seconds shaved off the previous world record. Walt goes hacks. He's accusing himself. Oh, there's nothing worse than our first one. That 8th and 22 win. If you guys missed it, we played Rumble Royale at the start of the stream. It was the first game. We were playing for 8.5 minutes. There was like 3 marbles remaining, battling it out. They all had like little bits of life left. And then 8th and 22 gets a revive. Comes in at like 8.5 minutes into the game with full life and just takes all the other 3 out. The most brutal victory. All right, we got to wait for Walt's win. I think the flame's on the track. Here it comes through now. Oh, Stoney's still here. Legend. And there they go.
Are you not entertained? Are you
Walt,
not
your
entertained?
world record, sir. There's usually a button for me. Oh, there it is. Just blanking out. All right. The next map is number 8. So 39% will be our next one. The Blazing Gambit Contest. Wondering if it's like an X-Men reference, if it's going to be some playing cards or something. Not quite. It's I was going to say X-meme themed, but I feel like it's too like gross. Do you know what this reminds me of? In that episode of Rick and Morty where they like extract the like evil Rick and Morty from themselves. It's like this color, that world. And it says Stoner what? Stoner Beaver? So whoever made this map's watching some stoner porn is what I'm guessing. Yeah, Scarbone, absolutely. When they the green slimy dudes, the toxicity removal. That's it. That's the one. Oh damn! Some stoner beaver on the telly. Destroyer. Okay, so we had Gorkzilla with 0.75 XRP, and then Thirsty K got 2 XRP, and we've got a spin up now for Waltonak. But the last game was only the single spin. It was only one win.
Emotional damage.
And let's go do it. Let's go spin up Walt's prize. Good luck, Walt. Let's see what you get. There's the jackpot's gone back to 5, so there's technically 2 slices of 5 XRP. Actually 3. There's the tiara slice as well. But it's not to be. You're gonna get our last chunk of common bird. I'll just say seabird, because it's literally whatever we have left in our wallet. I'll also get you that trust line just in case. And a shout out to Tim the drummer. He's the one that recommended common bird, so it's come and it's gone now. It's been up there for about a month though, so it's stuck around for a while. We've still got that 589 token as well, which is around the same time. And the Destroyer's gifted a sub to Thirsty K. I now understand why. So Thirsty K, congratulations. We're turning your 2 XRP into 3. And that's with thanks to the Destroyer gifting you a sub. You'll have that sub for the next month. And Faith, you get one too. Where are you, Faith? So you got the 0.5. So we'll make that 0.75 XRP for you as well. Just topping off your XRP prizes. All thanks to the Destroyer. Gift and subs. Hopefully gift and smiles as well. So big smiles, I hope, guys. Make sure you say a big thank you to that absolute legend. You're a good guy, Destroyer. Let's go. Oh, there you go. Faith saying thank you. Alright, let's blaze this Gambit contest and make our way down to the Stoner Beaver on the TV. Mr. Zam is in. We got 79. We got 80 now with Lightweight joining. The start one button's been hit. The countdown's begun. We've got 10 seconds remaining. Shroomies is in. 2 landers in. That's 82. 87 remains our max, those guys. 91's where we landed last week. And 83 Zeniax Topaz getting there on the buzzer. We've got 2 people who have guessed 87.
Are you not entertained?
Will Sanderson guessing
Are
competition.
you not entertained?
Metaphysic. I want to say Metaphysic Metal. It's what I know. But of course, it's Metaphysic Clay now, as well as Gangster, both guessing around the same time, and both guessing that number of 87. And here comes the Shroomies in the lead. They're hungry to get to the Beaver. The Stoner Beaver. Let's go, Shroomies. Parvay's there as well, Neo Matrix. If you don't know what I'm talking about. Down here on the TV. Oh, hold on. There's like a... Is that a PS? PS don't know. What number is the PS up to? I don't play console games. Oh, there's also some joints. Some weed there. A lighter. I like it. And there's the Stoner Beaver on the TV. Alright, who's in the lead? It's still Shroomies, still looking good. Coffee and Crypto, hold on! With Stone and Lady K's. And Lady K's a regular now on the Coffee and Crypto show. And sometimes Opti. Is that Optimistic Prime? That's really cool. Shroomies to the Beaver. Let's go. Oh, pardon me, guys. Sorry, I should have muted. 88. What do you mean 88, Leo? Oh, right. Shroomies, you're still there. Genfrix. I feel like Genfrix has been in second place on so many games. You've got Gems Robles, Destroyer, and OX Chips pushing. Looking for a third win, maybe. But Shroomies sticking it so far. Goes around the obstacles, bounces, but still good. Still good. There's the rest of you, Slowpoke. Oh, Shroomy slows down. Gems takes the lead for now. Shroomy is still there and gets back in the lead. OX Chip gets stuck.
Well, then get your shit together. Get it
We
all
haven't heard this
together
in a while.
and put it in a backpack. All your shit, so it's together.
That was Stone's favorite soundbite for a very long time. A bit of nostalgia maybe for you, Stone. All right, Shroomies, you're still looking good. Oh, no, you go the wrong way and Jan takes the lead. Gems Robles gets thrusted forward, but Jan still got enough pace. Shroomies still coming through and hunting. Third place right now, Tender in fourth. Jan the leader. Surreal's officially clocked out. Congratulations, brother. All right, what's happening here? They've all slowed down. Tender's coming through. Gets stuck though. Now Jan and Shroomies are closer than they've ever been. But Shroomies is going up while Jan's going to the finish line. Oh my god, this is close. Shroomies back in the lead and gets it done. To the rolling board. What a victory that was. My gosh, you were not looking likely for a little while there, but still defy the odds, gets a win. That was a good one. That was a good map. Shroomies XRP locked in. Game number 8. Victory. And some Stoner Beaver for you. We've got a world record. We better wait. Let's wait it out. Here comes the flame, so it won't be too long. All right, there you go. Shroomies XRP with a world record
Drink
on
water,
the
you
Blazing
dehydrated
Gambit
bitch.
contest. I got my pretty purple, multicolored water bottle. Damn, my bottle just came. Thank you for the hydrate, Tayshawn. I don't know if you saw that, but I flipped the lid and just went. All right, let's go. Oh, that's your first win? No way. Surely not your first win, Shroomies. I'm sure you've won before. Maybe your first place, though. That's possible. Hey, we got a new map. We'll go straight into this one. The Barrel Blast Attack. Literally just created. Between that last game and now. So it's just been launched. Oh, no, wait. Was that Yleb? So if you guys don't know, we've been getting warnings galore. TikTok banned our account completely, turned us off, and then we managed to get it back. We just asked for it to be reviewed. It's quite frustrating. Oh, pardon me. It's quite frustrating because they're not telling us why. Oh my goodness, it's still so fizzy. They're not telling us why they stopped our account. They're just saying we're not following their rules. It's quite difficult to know what set it off, but Leb's suggesting maybe it is the Shroomies reference. I think it's more like being crypto, right? Like TikTok's Chinese, so they're probably just like, these guys are crypto people. We don't like them. That's probably more likely what it is. But funnily enough, Facebook has also like restricted our visibility from people who aren't following the page already. So they've lifted that ban as of this morning. So that was another one that we got away with. So that was good. So hopefully we're still visible out there. Our Facebook, I will say, is picking up a bit. So well done to both Leb and to Mr. Sand, because they've both got access to the Facebook now and they're pushing it a bit. I know we absolutely love our Filipino holders, our Filipino community members. And my understanding, this is back when Sailing was one of our moderators. She told me that the Filipino community love Facebook. They use it as like their primary social media platform. So it'll be fantastic if we can onboard more people, you know, grow the community even further. Exclamation mark and play. This will be game number 9. I'm such a badass. Thanks, dude. Thanks, dude. Let's go. All right. Gotta go draw a prize for the Shroomies. Now, what are the chances? What are the chances we pick some Shroomies on this spin? There's a Shroomies 77 Spores NFT. Wait, where are the Shroomies tokens? Now, this must be why you said, do you need more Shroomies tokens? I must have accidentally removed the Shroomies tokens. What have I done? What have I done? This makes sense now. You're like, James, do you need more Shroomies? Oh my gosh. Is it hidden or have I actually accidentally fat fingered it? No, they should still be there. Am I just blind? Oh, they're down there. I need my glasses. I'm telling you, I need my glasses. They are here, but I'm running.
Listen.
They're here. I'm running so hot that they fog up whenever I put them on. Okay, so there is 250k and 500k. I'm just blind. And funnily enough, it's right next to the Shroomies NFT. So that's the hot spot for Shroomies. Do you know, man, I'm telling you guys, I'm still sick. I'm off my game. There's also the vote. I don't know where it landed for peace or chaos. Where did we land? It was peace. Okay, good. Imagine it was chaos and we've been playing peace this whole time.
Drink water, you dehydrated bitch.
I will have some more water. Thank you, Tiara. It's exactly what I need. Shroomies. Good luck. It looks like 0.5 XRP. I think you got the sub. You do. So 0.75 XRP going back to the Shroomies for a epic win. And now we're on game number 9. Exclamation mark and play if you haven't hit it yet. We got 80 marbles loaded up. 87 is our max. I'm just gonna put you guys on hold for a second. I'll be right back. Absolutely, Mr. Sand. Mr. Sand said he was stressing about TikTok because he's put a lot of time and effort into it. I think like a lack of transparency is the hardest thing to navigate, because all we want to do, we're happy to meet their rules. Like Mr. Sand said it straight up. He is happy to alter the content for TikTok specifically to ensure we don't upset them. We don't want to upset anyone. We just want to reach as many people as possible. That's our goal, right? We just want to try and broaden our horizons, bring people into the XRP ledger, ideally bring them into the Schmeckles project. Really, we're so primed. If we get a rush of new holders, of new buyers in our project, Schmeckles is so primed. I'd say more than any other token on the XRPL, just due to our holders. We have serious holders. We have been buying and burning the fuck out of the token. So there is very, very little free supply remaining. So if we get a rush of new holders, we're going to see something crazy happen. I'm honestly a massive believer in that. So that's our goal, right? We want to reach more people. So TikTok is just like randomly banning us, pulling us back. We get it reviewed. They're like, everything's fine. We've had 3 reviews or 2 reviews so far. We've passed them both. Yeah, not enough dancing is probably the problem. Absolutely. And the same with Facebook, unfortunately. Like, I feel like Facebook did a little bit better because they provided a bunch of links to like some of their rules and regulations, so we could read up on it at least. But reading through it's like, okay, we haven't done anything wrong. We haven't, like, I guess some people could interpret it different, but yeah. So anyway, we're in the clear for now. Hopefully it stays that way as we're about to get started on the newest map on Marbles on Stream, literally created as of now, the last 5-10 minutes. So let's get it started. Start button's been hit, the countdown's begun. Another single player winner. This is game number 9. This is our last single player winner game. 9 of 15 games. So we're getting into the bigger prize games as of game 10. And 84 marbles doing their duty on this game. Good luck to you all. 87 remains the max for today. So 87 Schmeckles will be given. Let's go. World record coming up, absolutely. Maybe needs more cowbell. Is that a thing? Is there a cowbell themed video on TikTok right now? I have to admit, I do not look at TikTok at all. Every now and again, my wife will send me something and I'll be forced to go and look at it on TikTok. If our Schmeckles were wearing a thong bikini, there'd be no ban. So TikTok's got nudity, does it? Like, it's pretty spicy. All right, Waltonak's making a move. Looking for a second win. SNL Blue Oyster Cult? What? What are we saying?
You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up.
Wait, what's going on?
Don't you know? Pump it up.
What's this Blue Oyster Cult? Blue Oyster Cult. I've never heard of this. Where did that come from? What's going on? It's a song. Okay, it's a song. Damn, man. I feel like I'm not in the know. I'm not in the know at all. Is it something that I should be looking up? Or is it going to get us kicked off? Get us kicked off YouTube. Hey, Walt, you've got this done easy, dude. All right, Waltonak with a second win. So I think we've got 3 people now with 2 wins today. And Walt went from game 7 to game 9 as well. So a nice fast turnaround there. We've got OX Chib with 2. Okay, maybe it's just you 2. OX Chib and Waltonak. 2 wins each. With not that many games played. So it's very, very cool to see. And here comes the flame. I feel like I just got more nasally for some reason. It's a great song, worth a listen. Is that what that YouTube clip was, Charlie? Let me just open it up and have a look. Oh my gosh. The chat in OBS, it's so hard to highlight and copy things. I see. This more cowbell comment is an SNL skit, which is the Blue Oyster Cult. Okay, so it's not like a pop culture thing. It's not like a new song that's out in the charts at the moment. Hey, Walternack, there's your world record. And it looked like it was Will Ferrell. It actually says that I'm not allowed to watch the video because I'm in Australia. Australians are not allowed to watch that video, apparently. And a world record. So 2 world records for Walt today. And we're moving into game number 10 now, guys. No, I think I have seen it. I think I have seen it, Destroyer. It's just not stuck in my head, I guess. All right. Let's keep with the higher yeets. Oh my God, we missed this one, but we won't play that now. 95% new. I don't know how we missed that. Unless that's a new map as well. But yeah, it must be because it's only got the 1 play. Because we're looking for the 5 winners. So we'll go to this, one of these ones. The Popping Peg Pit. Yeah, let's go. Popping Peg Pit. Sous vide steak is the only way to eat steak. Bullshit. Man, I'm telling you, just whacking the barbecue on and throwing a steak on, it's still fucking fire. Especially if it's like a cold steak. Woo! Let's go. We have a smoker. We smash some steaks on the smoker. You get that infused bark. Oh, love it. Love it. But yeah, sous vide steak is good. It is good. But man, just whack it on the barbie. I think it's a real Aussie thing to do that as well. So my wife might be going away for a little while. And she's like, oh, do you want me to get you some meal preps, this and that? I'm just like, fuck no. I'm just going to stack the fridge with meat and just eat meat. That's all I'm going to do. It's like, finally, I can just smash meat nonstop. It's so funny. I think it was like at my wedding, my 21st birthday, my dad got up to say speeches. He's just like, let me tell you all about my son. He loves eating meat. And like, he just went on this whole like couple minute speech about how much I love to eat meat and how I ate him out of his wallet because all I wanted was the good cuts. Throw another shrimp on the barbie. This is the funny thing is we don't eat shrimp in Australia. Like we have prawns. I've made that mistake before comparing prawns to shrimp and have been corrected very quickly. Yeah, we have something called a yabby. But yeah, I don't really eat yabbies. I guess yabbies are kind of a shrimp, maybe? I don't know. Can someone tell me if that's true or not? I don't know. Let me Google it. Are yabbies shrimp?
Sometimes it does seem like there's no way out. Like it's hopeless.
No,
but
yabbies
remember,
are not shrimp.
there's always someone there
They're
for us.
crayfish.
Who? My best friend and personal savior, Jesus Christ.
What?
So yabbies are freshwater crayfish. So yabbies are quite common, especially if you've grown up around farms in Australia. They're just like these little cute baby crayfish, really. And you just get like a little bit of meat on a string, throw it into the dam, and just like slowly pull it up. And you have like all these yabbies running after them. You grab them, bag them, and you eat them. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of. I call them. What do I call them? Bottom dwellers. Like if they're at the bottom of the food chain, I usually
correct your posture.
Oh yeah, my posture is terrible. Thank you, Tsunami. Yeah, if they're bottom of the food chain, I usually don't want to eat it. If they're eating like all the crap in the water, it's generally not my thing. All right, exclamation mark play. This is going to be game number 10. So we're going to have 5 winners coming up, but we need to go draw another prize for Walt. So let's get it started. This is your second spin, Walternack. A more cowbell soundbite. It probably exists as well. So yeah, we'll have a look for that. All right, Walt, did you get... No, okay. Some XRP to go along with your common bird, sir. So 0.75 because you have that sub. Beautiful. I've heard of Marin, but I've never heard of Joogies. What's a Joogie? What is a Joogie? I'm just Googling all these words. Joogie, often referred to as a Sheldon. Wait. No, that's a person. Joogie. What do I search for Joogie? Is this something you've just created? You've just come up with? Care? Is it like specific to your state? I've never heard of a Joogie, dude. I feel un-Australian. Alright, let me write down more cowbell soundbite. And get yourselves ready for game number 10. With 5 winners, first, second, third place, first marble yeeted, last marble across the finish line. And look at that, we got 87 marbles. That is our max, so one more gets us a new max. Or we stay with 87. Leb, is crayfish a fish or a prawn? A crayfish is like a little lobster. That's probably a good way to visualize it, I guess. James, have you ever heard of something about blue kangaroo meat? Someone said it was fresher that way. It makes no sense to me. Ever heard of this? So I've had kangaroo meat. When you call meat blue, it generally means like it's literally not even cooked. It's like thrown onto the fire for like a second and then you eat it. I'm not fucking doing that with kangaroo meat. Not a chance. Yeah, I don't know. I've never had blue kangaroo meat. I've never heard of people eating blue kangaroo meat.
Let's get ready to rumble!
I'm sure there's a few dingoes that will have some blue kangaroo meat. What I did learn a while back now is that the Chinese culture love kangaroo tail. It's like a delicacy. So yeah, we had a few Chinese friends back in the day. When we used to go hunting, this is a long time ago, when my grandparents were around, we used to have to do pest control of kangaroos, believe it or not. We used to take their tails and give them to our Chinese.
Sometimes may be good, sometimes may be shit.
All right, looks like we got another photo background, but this time it almost looks European. Does the architecture here look familiar to anyone? Lots of kids' bikes. Interesting. All right, exclamation mark and play if you haven't hit it yet. 89, so a new max indeed. Spanish assumes boom. It looks a bit Spanish to him. Seeing if there's any writing anywhere. I can see some English characters. Almost looks like it says gallery. Interesting. I guarantee if you gave this photo to that social media dude that finds places, he'd find this easy. I have no idea. All right, 89. Let's hit that start button. The countdown's begun. Game number 10, 5 winners, first place, second place, third place, first marble yeeted, last marble to successfully cross the finish line, and Jakers comes in and gives us that rounded number of 90 as our max for today. So last week was 91. We're sitting at 90 this week. So unfortunately, Connie and Tony and Gangster, your guess of 87 has been passed. Just going to quickly have a squiz, see if I can see anyone at the 90 for the guess and the Will Sanderson guessing competition. I see 92. I see 90, and it's from Stan47, or CryptoPunks. Stan is his name, CryptoPunks is his handle. All right, so Stan, you're the man right now. Do we have a Stan here on the stream? might have another handle here. But either way, stand 47. Nice guessing. We'll see where we finish up. There's still 5 more games to come. Of course, that big one, game 15, 15 prizes. So, of course, guys, if you are watching along on YouTube, on X, or on IMU TV, now is the perfect time to get across to Twitch to join in on the giveaways. So there's a QR code, bottom left-hand side of our screen. Scan that up. It will bring you across to our Twitch page. Creating an account can be done in a matter of minutes. If you have a Gmail account, it can be done in literally a minute. And then all you have to do is hit exclamation mark and play in the chat, of course, on Twitch. And that will get you in the running for a prize. You have to hit it before every single game. Once the map loads, exclamation mark and play in the chat. As Bryce comes through, a very solid run from you, Bryce, getting the victory here on game number 10. Shaving 10 seconds off the previous world record. Mark Zach Pogge coming in now. Mario's there. Hi, Hatter. Oh, Hi, Hatter misses out. So it's Bryce, Mario, and Mark Zach Pogge, the 3 winners on game number 10. We're now waiting for the last marble to get there. And we will check the recap for the first marble yeeted. But Bryce, you are in the spreadsheet. Mario 24, you are in. And Mark Zach Pogge, you are in as well, sir. Well done to you 3. We'll get you some prizes drawn in a minute. And it's looking like Eartha. You just got to beat the flame, Eartha. Come on, hustle. And Eartha's in. So Eartha 101, the last marble to cross the finish line. There's our top 3 already in the spreadsheet, you 3. Let's bring it down. Eartha 101, let's confirm that. Yes, it's you. Eartha 101 is the loser, but in this case, the loser is the winner. And Horzer, the first marble to die, but you get yourself a prize as well. So that's our top 5. We'll bring up map number 11. We will draw those 5 prizes. We'll do 2 more zombie trivia questions. And then we will run into the final 5 games of marbles. All right, the quick cautionary leap. 95% yeet rate, so it may be the last 2 marbles standing. We'll see if we can get to victories. I don't know, Death, but good luck to them if they're watching without playing. Exclamation mark and play for game number 11. It's the quick cautionary leap. It looks like a short map, and we've got a moving finish line, which explains why it's so difficult to get a finish. And this pipe thingo is moving as well. I don't know if that impacts us, though, because you're coming down here, so that might not play a part. Exclamation mark and play. 90 is our new max. So 90 is the number to beat. We got quite a few prizes to draw though. So let's cut away from the marbles and get started with Bryce. This is your spin, Bryce. Good luck. And look at this, some shroomies. 250,000 shroomies. Bryce, if you need the trust line, please let me know. I cannot recall if that's the permanent one or not. No, it's not. Okay, so that 250k goes. It's the 500k, which is the permanent slice. Or semi-permanent, we call it. All right, that 250k is gone. So only 2 shroomy slices left. The 777 spores and the 500k shroomies. We go. Yes, you need the trust line. All right, let's quickly grab the trust line, and anyone else, of course, who wants to grab the Shroomies trust line. If you are holding ASC, Ascension Index, you definitely want the Shroomies trust line set. So let's go. Next up is Mario. This is your spin. Shroomy said we double-sided 1% of the supply with XRP to AMM yesterday. Very nice. And look at this. We got some Zoj. 500 million Zoj for you, Mario. Yeah, I did that early on. When the AMMs first launched, it was brutal for us projects that were around for a lot longer, right? So we launched in 2021, well before the AMM was ever even a thought. And it was hard because you're seeing these new tokens launch and they had what you call liquidity. I hate the word, but like funds within the AMM. And you see them just like scaling as the token did better. The liquidity scaled with the token. And then all of us older projects were just like, fuck, we got gypped. Like we were screwed there. So I pulled out 10k XRP of my own funds and matched 10k with Schmeckles and threw it in the AMM. So that's still in there. I haven't touched that. That's just hopefully I never have to touch it. Hopefully it can just stay in there permanently. But yeah, that's what I did as well. So it's definitely something that us older projects just didn't have a choice, really. We just either had to do it or we fell behind. So I put my money where my mouth was. All right, let's keep this rolling. Next up is Mark Zach Pogie. Let's go, Mark. Good luck. Oh, the dude. No, it's the 1 XRP. But the dude is up there thanks to Gorgzilla as the winningest winner last week. Okay, Earther 101, this is your spin. What was interesting is the account name for dude is Doodles. And of course, Doodles is like sketches, but it's also like Schmeckles, right? Like a dick. And look at this, some XFT for you, Earther. Let me know if you need the trust line. Of course, this is the IMUTV token. Yeah, dude. Well, you gotta put your money when your mouth is when you're a project lead. That's my opinion. We see so many project leads extract XRP from the ledger. All I've done, I've extracted 0. I just put all my XRP into the ledger again and again, and we're still doing it. Still doing it. Like we popped, what was it? Over 500 XRP into the ledger this week with the buy and burn, thanks to our campaign. All right, the XFT trust line. One day I'll get my day in the limelight. I'll be able to say to my wife, we finally are taking money out. But hey, I'm not in a rush. My day job, it's a tough one, so it pays to balance whale balls and whale hard. All right, next up is Jose. This is your spin, sir. And you get a season. I'm assuming that's how it's pronounced. Season. And we got this NFT along with 2 others donated to the Whirly Durly from an anonymous sponsor. So NFT number 7 to you, Jose. Shroomies, my lady is tired of the pre-rich talk too. Whenever she asks me these days, I just go, crypto's dead. I go, we fucked up. Just don't get our hopes up anymore. Yeah, Token Panda's new collection, absolutely. He makes everyone know that it's his collection. It's even in the NFT name. It's like created by Token Panda. On the name of the NFT, it's so good. All right, we got some zombie questions coming up. Are we ready? So, of course, we had the Haitian voodoo question and then the how to kill a zombie is to destroy its brain. Okay, I like this one. What is the name of the 2004 British film, which is a romantic comedy zombie movie starring Simon Pegg, who's a great actor, and of course Nick Frost. Shaun of the Dead 2 lander just nudges out Cam. I saw them both land on my screen at the same time, but 2 lander, you get it, sir. Gork, I used that gift today. No way. It's a good movie. If you haven't seen Shaun of the Dead and you're into British comedy, I know some people really don't like British comedy. I love I grew up on British comedy, like Monty Python. Oh, whew. So yeah, if you're into British comedy, you haven't seen Shaun of the Dead, it's definitely worthwhile. All right, I've got a mobile game question. This is a little bit obscure, but we're going to go for it anyway. In the mobile game, Plants vs. Zombies, what is the basic zombie type that shambles towards your house? What is the name of the basic zombie type? I don't know this. I definitely played Plants vs. Zombies like 15 years ago. But I feel like this is going to be one that you have to Google. It's not just called zombie, it's a something zombie. It's not bucket, it's not reg. Surreal's basic was in the name, so yeah, you probably could refer to it as the basic zombie, but that's what the question is, right? Like the question is, what is the basic zombie? What's its other name? It's not imp zombie, it's not regular zombie. I'll start to give a hint if it takes too long. It's not a brown coat. And the bottom line is, we probably need to fact check some of these questions and answers. It's coming straight from Grok. It's not grey-skinned. All right, I'm going to give a hint. The first word has 4 letters. Something zombie. The first word has 4 letters. In the mobile game Plants vs. Zombies. Hey, Ace Magic gets it. It is the flag zombie. So, in the mobile game Plants vs. Zombies, what is the basic zombie type that shambles towards your house? The flag zombie. The flag zombie leads the waves, it says. Ace Magic is in. Just need to scroll up for a second. Zoolander is a subscriber. Beautiful. All right. 2 subscribers, 2 spins coming up. And then we go back into our marbles game. So if you haven't yet, exclamation mark and play. Get yourself prepared. But let's kick it off. Zoolander, this is your spin. I barely remember the game, says Surreals, yeah. I feel like it was one of the first mobile games that I really got into. Far out, look at this. Speaking of zombies, we get a zombies NFT for you, Zoolander. A Trippy Fiend zombie. It's number 10 in the collection. A nice number. NFT number 9 coming your way. Okay, and Ace Magic, this is you. What are the odds? Man, there's like weird coincidences that always happen in these streams. Oh, look at this. Our first Schmeckles giveaway for the day. Ace Magic. It's 7. So we're going to make it 10.5. Is my maths good? Anyone? Someone? 7? What's 7 by 1.5? I'm pretty sure I'm right. It is 10.5. So 10.5 Schmeckles coming your way, Ace Magic. And who's this imposter? Metaphysic Metal? I don't know who you are anymore. Hey, are you Metaphysic Clay, by any chance? Shout out to Hi Hatter, our winningest winner. Was it last week? Yeah, it was last week. Nominating Schmeckles. Let's go. Okay, we move back into marbles. Game number 11 on your screen now. It was a bit of a breakaway, but we've got 5 games to go. 2 winners per game for the next 4 games, 11, 12, 13, 14. I can't figure out how to change it on Twitch. It's all right. I'll let it fly. Lightweight. She was the winner of the Will Sanderson guessing competition. So Metaphysic Metal or Metaphysic Clay. And Will, like every now and again, I'm like, Will, like you tagged the wrong person or something like that. I've probably done it like 5 times. And this time I like wrote a message out like, Will, you tagged the wrong person. And I'm like, shit. I clicked on Metaphysic Clay. I'm like, oh, she's just changed her name. So I was like, I was in the wrong. So I called myself out in the message. I'm like, I fucked up. I was going to call you out, but I was wrong. It's just a name change. So she just tricked me. That's all it is. Tutti! Oh, he booked me. Will's bookmarked it, so he's going to hold it over me.
see you wiggle wiggle. For
I don't
sure.
blame you, bro.
Make me wanna dribble dribble. You know, riding in my Fiat.
There you go. Riding in my Fiat. It's in that soundbite. Cam called it before. Fiat is a car brand. And it's in that soundbite. Love it. All right, are we ready? 88. 90 is our max. 91 was our max last week. We're sitting on 88. We do have a guy called Stan47, who guessed
Can I pet that dog?
90
No.
in the guessing
Can I
competition.
pet that dog?
No.
Can I pet that dog?
No, he's
Can I
sleeping.
pet that dog?
That's such a good soundbite. All right, let's hit that start button. Good luck, guys. Game number 11 about to be underway. Our final 5 games for our first stream of February 2026 on the 7th of Feb here in Australia. Originally, I picked metal because, okay, this is metaphysic metal, or metaphysic clay, sorry. Originally picked metal because I like metal. I like metal music. But I've recently gotten into polymer clay, and I've been posting a lot about that, of course. Like we saw the NFT you made like the Schmeckles themed Play-Doh. Is Play-Doh clay? Maybe it is, right? I guess it is. Wait, I need to Google that now. What is Play-Doh? Because I'm pretty sure it's edible. What material is Play-Doh? Oh, it's flour. Okay, there you go. Play-Doh's flour. I didn't actually know that. Hey, Scarbone. No. Oh, Zyber Grey. The game has decided. I saw Scarbone drop first, but Zyber Grey gets it. The beauty is actually you both win because it is game number 11. So it is first and second place. So Zyber Grey 589, you're in. And Scarbone with the sub, you are in, sir. Well done. Metapolymer clay, says Gork. All right, we'll wait for the stragglers because there may be a world record here. And there is indeed Cyber Grey world record. Congratulations. And we move on to game number 12. Let's see if there's any other new maps. No, it was only that one. Okay, we got 26. We got 27. All right, the Deep Bubbling Adventure. Let's go. Ace Magic. For the record, James, we still don't recommend you eat Play-Doh. Dude, tell that to my daughter because she is obsessed. I don't know what it is. I think it's because they add salt to it. So it's got like she loves salty things. It's just, she's obsessed with salty things. Like she'll go and grab a handful of sand and just go, it's fucking wild. If you've ever had sand in your mouth, it's the worst feeling. But she just freaking loves it. She gets our salt shaker and she freaking licks the salt shaker. She's a savage. So I'm assuming that's why she likes to taste Play-Doh. Metaphysic Metaphor playing with Play-Doh right now. There you go. But so she's getting better. Sophia's getting better. Like she won't put it in her mouth now. I think she was playing with it yesterday. And it managed to stay out of her mouth. But she's been sick. Like, oh man. As a parent, I think the worst thing ever for me so far in my parenthood journey is getting my daughter sick, right? Like, if she gets me sick, it sucks. I swear, I get frustrated. I don't swear at her. I'll be at work and be like, fuck, I got sick again. My daughter daycare, blah, blah, blah. But when it's the other way around and I get sick first and then she gets sick, it's so brutal. We took her for a nose swab at the doctor. She's got RSV. RSV is just like the flu in a sense. There's not much you can do besides like sleep, fluids, etc. So she's just been rough this week. And she actually had for the first time, I was putting her to sleep, but she had just fallen asleep. She was just in like just before falling into a deep sleep, but she was asleep. And she just had a tantrum in her sleep Mind you, she had a bit of a temperature. And she just started screaming, "No, I want my Play-Doh," in her sleep, and just kept repeating it. And she was like throwing her body all over the place. It was funny, but scary at the same time in a way. But she was all right. It lasted for all of like 20 seconds, and then she was back into a deep sleep. But she was like dreaming of Play-Doh. Shroomies. Having sick kids turns into a game of hot potato, dad, mum, kid, and it just goes back and forth. Well, this is the thing about my wife. She needs to be freaking studied because she does not get sick, and I don't understand why. We eat the same food, we live in the same house, we do the same shit. She just doesn't get sick. I just don't understand it. I really am just shocked. I honestly cannot remember when she's been sick. The thing is, she's got this like underlying cough that pops up every now and again, but it's just like a little bit of a dried throat rock cough thing. But that's it. That's the worst I've ever seen her. So yeah, she's unreal. I don't know how. I work in a nuclear plant. Leo, she's just better than you, James. Shroomies, that's how it is in your house, but it's the beer buys you an extra $6 a week. All right, did I miss anything? Lots of garlic and local honey. Yeah. We just naturally eat so much garlic in our house. Yeah, it sucks when they're sick, absolutely. I used to have, 2 letters said, I used to have a friend who would salt a lemon wedge and suck on it for a snack. Man, that's great vitamin C. Like it's a good snack if you can deal with the bitterness and sourness. Citrus. Hey, Jay's in the house. Let's go, brother. Welcome in. Exclamation marker play if you haven't hit it yet. I love you too, dude. Optimistic Prime's in the house. Hey, Opti. We learned today that you are part of Coffee and Crypto from time to time, which is really cool to hear. It's like one of the... Oh, Optimistic's sick as well. Damn, yeah, I'm on the back end of the man flu. I hope you heal well, Opti. All right. Are we ready? 89 marbles. Game number 12. No, we're not ready because I haven't drawn the prizes. I've just been talking too much as per usual. Cyber Great, this is your spin. All right, let's go. Exclamation play though, guys. Exclamation mark play. And Opti enters the chat. And do we give away some butt? Oh, we do. What are the chances? 8,888 blue umbrella tokens for you, Cyber Grey. It's the first time it's popped today, and coincidentally when Optimistic enters the chat. Crazy. I'm not smoking lightweight, and I suspect it's why it's taking me extra long to heal. I've got a feeling my body's going through a bit of a detox. All right, Scarbo, this is your spin. Oh, the +5 -10. Let's fucking go with the sub. So we're going to give you 7.5 Schmeckles. And we're going to add 10. No, we're going to add 15. So we've got 90 as our max. We'll add 15. So we are now burning 105 Schmeckles on the stream. So we'll do that after the marbles games are done. And trust line for Cyber Grey of blue umbrella token. Not a problem. Got it on speed dial. Here it comes. There it is. Optimistic, I want to send you some remember NFTs. Anytime, Opti. Anytime. All right. My favorite slice one. It stays up there. It's a permanent slice. We'll see it go. Hey, Metaphysical. We've got a new member of the Schmeckles stream. And look at this. 91. We equal last week's max. 91 is where we're at now. I'll hit that start button just in case. Exclamation mark and play if you haven't hit it yet. This map is called the Deep Bubbling Adventure. And there's Dag Woodiers. So we beat last week's max. We've got 92 this week. I'll have to go and have another look at the guessing comp to see if someone's guessed 92. Because I don't know if they have. So 92 is where we sit for now. Oh, Optimistic Prime, it's our honor that you're sponsoring us. Like, you've literally taken the risk, handed over your tokens to us. So that's brave, because you didn't give us a little bit of tokens. You gave us a lot of tokens. So you took the risk on us, and hey, it's fantastic. Like, I get so excited when people win.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Alright, we got Faith, Captain Boone, Mark, Zach, Pogie in the lead, finding it out. Is the top two here, guys. It is game number 12. So Faith and Mark, Zach, Pogie. Into the underwater we go. Maybe not. It's just the there's just this water-looking cap on the ramp. Mark, Zach, Pogie flying through. Faith is still there in second place, so they're still our top two. It will be Mark's second win and potentially Faith's third. Or am I making that up? How many times have you won today, Faith? No, it will be her second. Okay, so we've got potentially going to have quite a few people with 2 wins. Mark's looking good. Faith's still looking good. We got Eartha coming through on the bottom track and Marius coming through on the top track. Finish lines in sight. We got some boosts in the chat. Oh, Optimistic Prime Stone has convinced you to clip your laugh. We would love to have your laugh as a soundbite. Bring it on. All right, it's going to be Mark and Faith after all. They led from early on and get all the way through. Mark, Zach, Pogie with another victory. You got one XRP last time. We'll see what you can get this time. And Faith, what did you get last time? 0.75 XRP. Right. And that's because you got gifted a sub, didn't you, from the Destroyer? All right, perfect. Okay, that's all in. And a world record for Mark. Shaving 1.6 seconds off the previous world record. So Zyber Grey's our straggler, about to land in now. And here is your world record, Mark. Congratulations. And let's move on to game number 13. 3 maps to go. Of course, community maps will keep it going. 26, I think that's our next one to play. It is indeed. So the simple, complete amusement. The 2-minute 40-second map. Here we go. Exclamation mark and play. Get those marbles loaded up for the third last game of the stream. Our first stream for February 2026. Let's get it done. We'll take it across. We'll spin up 2 prizes for our victors. Starting with you, Mark. Good luck. And some more XRP for your bag. 0.5 XRP. So instead of putting a prize in here, I will round up your previous prize to 1.5. There we go. And next up, Faith, of course. Good luck. Here's your spin. And maybe more XRP for you as well. There you go. What a coincidence. Both of you are now sitting on 1.5 XRP. Lots of coincidences today. There's a special man in here right now who has told me many a times he doesn't believe in coincidences. Okay, Leb, I love naps. Leb loves naps and burgers. I feel like in Leb's life it's naps. No, it's probably burgers. Actually, Leb, burgers or naps? Which one do you prefer? What does Cyril says? This is from Cyril's. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, in a recent report related to Schmeckles, statistics prove that people that buy Schmeckles love ice cream and naps. Dude, you know how much I love I love ice cream. Fuck, I don't love naps. I love ice cream. It's one of my vices that comes. To go back to the previous conversation. Hold on, where's that message from Leb? Leb said burgers over naps. Okay, there you go. Surreal says, how about a burger while napping? I reckon a burger and then having a nap after. Cam's dreaming of burgers. Or maybe Leb's dreaming of burgers is what he meant. What kind of ice cream's my favorite? I mean, I'm pretty easygoing when it comes to ice cream. I'll devour anything. But I think the best ice cream I've ever had is like a Rocky Road ice cream with like marshmallows and like chocolate bits. I think that's probably my favorite. But I'll smash a boysenberry ice cream. I love some boysenberry ice cream. I don't mind a fruit ice cream. I love coconut ice cream. One of my best ice cream experiences in my life. I was in Thailand. It was so fucking humid. It was hot. Walking around all day. Gross. It was just gross. So I wanted something cold. This random van just pulls up. It's an ice cream van. They're chopping coconuts in half. I'm like, I gotta see what's going on here. They're making fresh coconut ice cream, served it in a coconut, sprinkled some like peanuts on top, had some like toasted coconut flakes, I guess you'd call it, coconut shavings on top. It was like an out-of-body experience eating this ice cream. I spent the rest of my trip looking for this ice cream van, never found it again. But that was like the single best ice cream experience I've ever had. Someone said cookies and cream. Absolutely, I will devour some cookies and cream ice cream. Man, back in my single days, like a Friday night after a stressful week of work, I'd order a pizza and just get a liter tub of ice cream. Just sit there and smash them both. Oh man, I was not kind to my body. Surreals, I love fried ice cream. I love fried ice cream. Fried ice cream is the shit. I thought that was like an Aussie thing. I didn't realize that was international. So fried ice cream, there's like at Chinese restaurants in Australia. It's the only place you can really get them. They get ice cream and fucking deep fry it and then cover it with caramel sauce. Oh my God, it's so good. It is unreal. It is, surreals. Dude, I haven't had fried ice cream in years. Damn. Shroomies, you could probably fry dog shit and it tastes good. The statistics correct. Yeah, we're all showing. We're showing we love ice cream. Don't Shoes Crypto said cotton candy ice cream. I have never had that, and now I need to have it. Shroomy said cookie dough ice cream. Charcoal barbecue, bro. Rum and raisin. Surreal said Maine Giffords. I'm not sure what that is, bro. I think Maine is a state or a city. Makes a dope, simple vanilla. So lip-smacking good. Sometimes simple's best, absolutely. Lev said burgers every day, twice on Tuesdays. All right, I could fucking talk about ice cream forever. Mint choc chip. Thank you, Tiara. I love mint ice cream. I just love all ice cream. But mint choc chip is so good. I've had so many people tell me I'm foolish, that it's like eating toothpaste. It is absolutely not. It is delicious. All right, Maine is a state. Thank you, Thoth. My ignorance. Fish and chip shop in West Ryde. Dude, talking about Sydney. Let's go. A fish and chip shop in West Ryde used to do fried battered Mars and Snickers bars. I've actually had a fried Mars bar. It's just a little bit over the top in my opinion. There was a place in Bondi that was doing fried gay times for a while. I've had one of those as well. Again, a little bit too much. I think just the fried vanilla ice cream with caramel sauce. You don't mess with a classic. That's all you need. Mario said chocolate dipped fish and chips. Bro, get the fuck out of here. What are you talking about? That sounds terrible. Chocolate fish? No, thanks, man. No, thank you. All right, I need to stop. You guys, we got 92, which is the same max as we had on the previous game. The start button's been hit. The countdown's begun. My gosh, did we just talk about ice cream for 10 minutes? I think we did. Game 13 about to get started. 5 seconds to go. Oh, hi, Hatter. Is this... You need 3 more for your guessing competition submission. That's right. I was going to check. I'm going to leave you guys there. I'm going to check if anyone did guess 92. Chris Jaggleman has guessed 92. CJ! CJ, are you here? Is CJ in the house? I can't see his marble. Anyway, CJ got the guess of 92. I can't see him. He's from the Shroomies community. Oh, he is here. Let's go. So CJ, 92, you are on the money as long as we don't get any more. So good luck, sir. And potentially there's no guesses above you. Let me have a quick look. We've got a 95. That's from Hi Hatter. So if it goes to 93, 92 is still closer. Oh, but Don XRP, Don Astro has guessed 93. All right, so it has to stay on 92 for CJ to win. Tiara's got 96. Good luck, guys. So we've got 2 more games. So this one's 92. We'll see how we go on the next 2. Okay, we've got K's Moon in the lead. Dots there as well. TW, Leb, Eugene, K's Moon, Metaphysic Clay. I think I said K's Moon twice. But Lightweight, TW, and Schwack go through. And now it's Eugene, Thoth, Leb, and Schwack. Leb and Optimistic go through, though. Optimistic in the lead. Leb and Schwack fighting it out for second place. It is the top 2. So I think Optimistic's going to get a win. Here she goes. Oh! And gets it done. Optimistic Prime in first place. Schwack taking out second place. Our 2 winners for game 13. Optimistic's in. Schwack. 589. You're both in, guys. And no world record here, so we're going to keep moving. Game 14 coming up. Ooh, Metaphysic Clay guessed 92 as well. Got a few double guesses, it seems. All right, 13 here. 13 there. I actually like this one. Music Dance Box. Sounds fun. All right, let's go. The Music Dance Box for our second last game. Optimistic you did. You won. You've never won. Oh, congratulations. All right, here's the Music Dance Box. I feel like this is a map that Sophia would love. Pink and sparkly. Exclamation mark and play. Get those marbles loaded up. And we'll take it across to the Whirly Durly. Optimistic Prime. This is your first ever Whirly Durly spin, potentially. And you're going to get a season NFT from Token Panda. NFT number 8. And just to confirm, the wallet I've got here ends with HX9G. If you've changed wallets, just let me know and we can get it to the other wallet. Otherwise, it'll be sent there. And now we got Schwack. Let's go, Schwack. Blue Umbrella tokens. 8,888 Blue Umbrella tokens for you, Schwack. Let me know if you need the trust line. A second time it's popped today. All right. 92 is where we sat in the previous game. It did have the advantage of me talking about ice cream forever. So we're sitting on 83 here now. 84. Should I hit the start button or should I scroll through the chat? Have a quick scroll. Mad Killer's in the house. Happy Friday, everyone. Happy Friday to you, Mad Killer. It's past midday on Saturday here in Australia. Yeah, Meta's been on fire with her guesses. Absolutely. Meta is able to tell the future. Was it you, Metaphysic, that like I messaged you? I'm like, what are the lotto numbers? I legit bought a ticket with the numbers Meta told me to buy. And I said if we win, we'll split it 50-50. But unfortunately, we didn't win. Me in the future, absolutely. Just not far ahead enough to give you guys the lotto numbers. All right, we got 88. Let's hit that start button. Good luck, guys. The second last game for the day. 2 winners coming up, first and second place. Of course, our next map will be game 15 with 15 prizes. So if you are watching along on YouTube, Twitter, or X, or IMUTV, now is your final chance to get across to Twitch. There is the trust line over there. The trust line, my gosh. There is the QR code, which will bring you across to Twitch, not the trust line. It is the QR code, so scan that up. It will bring you over here to Twitch. It'll take literally a minute, maybe a little bit more if you don't have a Gmail account.
Oh my gosh.
If you've got a Gmail account, it'll take you a minute. You get a Twitch account, you'll be able to participate in these games, not only today, but all the way into the future. Oh, look at this. Ah, that's so cool. Sophia's got like a really small music box, but I definitely want to get her a bigger one. I've also got this really cool thing that my dad got. Alright, let me turn off, we'll turn that down. You can all listen to this. My dad used to always sing to us, "You are my sunshine." Beautiful little music box. Mr. Sand says TikTok hated the lotto short. That was the video which made him go back to school. So one of our TikTok bands forced Mr. Sand into going into a course to learn about like financial literacy. Crazy stuff. Shroomy says Meta has won damn near every Easter egg hunt or contest we've done. The force is strong with her. Let's go, Meta. Some people are just lucky, right? TW. Oh, come on, just have to just roll a little bit further. Here comes Jeray Day and Gork. Oh my gosh, it's anyone's game now. And Connie and Tony and CJ drop in. I feel like they stole that victory away from the rest of yous. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. CJ Agsy. Alright. That's a Bruce Almighty quote, I'm pretty sure. James Almighty says shroomies. Alright. Right, no world record here. We actually 15 seconds slow. Dang. I think it's because of that pipe, the way it shifted right at the end there. So we're going into our final game, guys. Game 15. And look at this. We've got a brand new map to play. Perfect timing. The Sporty Marble-tastic Festival. And look who created it. Stoner Jesus. Let's go. Stoner Jesus has blessed us with a map for our final game today. Hold your horses on those plays. You got to hit it now, guys. Exclamation marker play. All right, it looks like an Olympics map. A Winter Olympics theme map. There is an Australian snowboarder. Action! Who is actually my cousin's wife's nephew. Which is really cool to see him kicking ass. exclamation mark and play, guys, for the final time today. Let's see if we can beat the 92 max. Either way, we beat last week already. So we have a big old 15 prizes here, but let's draw the last 2 prizes first. So Connie and Tony, this is your spin. And then CJ, you're up next. And look at this, some XRP. You'll get the 2. You won't get the 5, but 2 is solid. And we'll make it 3 because you have your sub. Permanent slice as well, so it stays up there. CJ, this is your spin. That's him, Boone. Absolutely, that's him. CJ, you get yourself not only 7 Schmeckles, we're going to multiply that through by 1.5 and get you 10.5 Schmeckles for your bag, sir. Very nice win for you. Still broken. It's like broken just for you, Surreals. Can someone else try the exclamation follow H? I'm gonna try and find pretty sure his surname's Gaselli. But I don't know if the pronunciation is correct. I can just say his auntie is very proud of him. His name's Valentino Gaselli. I'm pretty sure that's his name. That's him there. I've never met him. Just every time I meet his auntie, my cousin's wife, she doesn't stop talking about him. It's so awesome. All right, exclamation mark and play. The final time, we got 15 prizes. Of course, our standard 5 will be first. Oh, follow H. Something went wrong while checking. May need to log out and back into Stream Elements. Okay, I'll try. I have to do that this week. That's fine. I'll get that done. All right, so we have our standard 5 prizes. First place, second place, third place. First marble yeeted. Last marble to successfully cross the finish line. We are now looking for 10 more numbers. Pardon me. And I'm going to say starting from now. So K-Buddy's first, 23, 13, 66, 15. Third marble yeeted. Third yeet. 69, 55, 11. Sixth marble yeeted. 68. What if we don't have 6 yeets? And 6. All right, there we go. All right, let's move that up there. Third yeet down there. We'll sort these out. Exclamation mark and play if you haven't hit it yet, guys. Okay. The prizes for Game 15, 15 prizes. First, second, third, 6th, 11th, 13th, 15th, 23rd, 55th, 66th, 69th, 6th marble yeeted, 3rd marble yeeted, 1st marble yeeted, last place. So 15 prizes. If any of them don't pop, it will go to like 4th place. If a second one doesn't pop, it goes to 5th place. If a third one doesn't pop, it can't go to 6th place because 6th place is already prized. So we'll go to 7th place, etc., etc. Okay. So this is one of those games where it's not too bad to die because there's 3 prizes for dying. So good luck, guys. I think this latest Winter Olympics is in Italy. Lucky it's not Japan because a lot of Aussies are dropping dead there lately. What? Dude, what do you mean Aussies are dropping dead in Japan? As in there's accidents on the slopes? That's awful to hear. I just don't watch the news, so I don't hear these things. Surreals goes yeets only. So you only win if you die. That's funny. We could pull it off one day. We won't do it today. Oh, Boone's hit us with the soundbite. Sorry, dude. I haven't been checking my messages.
I got a fever.
And the only prescription is more cowbell.
What's the other one? This other one, I have no idea where to press play. Oh, these are so you can actually...
It's Blue Oyster Cult assembled in the recording studio in late 1976.
Okay, all right. Yeah, we'll definitely get a cowbell soundbite for... More cowbell soundbite for next week. Not a problem. And Opti, if you can get me your laugh clip, we'll get that in there as well. A woman got ripped by the chairlift. Damn. Brutal, man. That's so brutal. All right. 15 prizes. Game 15.
Oh, snap!
For the final time today, guys, let's hit exclamation mark and play. Of course, if you're going to head off after this game, thank you so much for being here. We're back again next week. This is our first stream for February 2026. There's still 3 more to come, so we got 4 Saturdays in Feb. I think Feb's like the perfect month this year. So it goes from like perfectly from Sunday through to Saturday. So if you align your calendars for Sunday to be the first day of the week, it looks perfect. It's really cool. All right. We will, after this map, draw those 5 prizes, get them locked into the spreadsheet. We'll then go burn the Schmeckles. We currently have, it was 105, but we're now sitting at 107 Schmeckles to be burned. So we'll do that live on the air. We'll quickly talk about our campaign one more time. We might actually do that now. Let's quickly talk about our campaign, guys. So if you didn't know, if you haven't been here in the last couple of weeks, the last couple of months, we've been doing campaigns, which are mobile video games that raise money for our project. In our last campaign payout, we bought 772 Schmeckles. We bought it like literally at market value, and then we burned them. I topped it up. We burned 777 Schmeckles. So we're making some serious gains on these campaigns. This campaign's been running for a week. We've already raised 248 USD. We're just going to keep these campaigns going for as long as we can. We get the benefit of doing this because of you guys showing up each week. The numbers that we get in these streams are what is fueling our ability to get sponsored by these games. So an even better way that you can support is not just showing up here, but downloading this game. I'm going to drop this link into the chat. Literally downloading the game through that link raises $5. And that $5 is going to be used to buy and burn Schmeckles. So as you can see here, these are all the ways you can raise money. We can get 30 more people installing the game. We can raise another $150 just from people installing the game. So I'm going to be sending that out to my family, trying to just get them to install the game. I'll be like, install it and then delete it. Like literally $5 in. It's not that hard. But of course, if you're playing the game, this one earns serious bank for us, guys. If you can get all the way through to level 23, you get $40 just on level 23. So let's quickly calculate it. 23 is 40. You got 20, which is 28. Then level 17 is $18. Level 14 is $10. Level 12 is $10. Level 10 is $4. Level 7 is $4. Level 3 is $1. And then the install is $5. So just one person playing the game, not paying a cent, will raise $120 back to buy and burn Schmeckles. I'm proud to say that this is me in the lead in level 17. Guys, jump in, see if you can beat me. Let's see if you can get to 23. What I'm going to say, and I haven't said this yet, but if you can reach level 23, I'm going to send you 20 Schmeckles, all right? So that's the commitment. It doesn't cost you a cent. It's going to cost you time. It's a big game, but hopefully you enjoy the game. But if anyone else can reach level 23, 20 Schmeckles coming your way, all right? Because you're raising $120 for us. So that's like, I'm probably ripping you guys off. But of course, if you're a Schmeckles holder, it's gonna buy and burn tokens, so it's gonna pump your bag. So it's gonna help out. So there you go, guys. Hit level 23, you get 20 Schmeckles. You need to be linked in though. So if you're hitting level 23 and you're not linked into our campaign, it doesn't count. So link in through to the campaign. Try and get to level 23. Make yourself 20 Schmeckles. We'll buy and burn a chunk of Schmeckles as well. We want this to be our biggest campaign yet, if possible. Our biggest, of course, previously was the Marvel Strike Force, where we raised 844 USD. That's the one that got us 500 and something XRP, which we used to buy and burn the 700 plus Schmeckles. All right. That's it. The next payout, guys, is early March, and it's only a small one, $230. But of course, every buy and burn is just an excellent thing. So it doesn't matter, big or small, it's always a positive thing. I will log out and back in on this for next week. We'll have a quick look-see over at the XRP chart. I thought it was going to go up at launch. It's coming back down a bit. But without further ado, with Schism playing from Tool in the background, let's hit exclamation mark and play your final chance, because the countdown has begun. The 15 seconds, we're down to 12. We've got 91 marbles loaded. 92 is the max. And stick around, guys. Like I said, after this, we'll draw the prizes, burn some Schmeckles, and then we're going to go raiding. We're going to go find a musician on Twitch who we can brighten their day. Stoic Fulcrum decided I'm just jumping out straight away and taking a victory. So Stoic, our first winner for game 15. Congratulations, man.
Oh my gosh.
Stoic Fulcrum's in. And of course, if you just heard that, that is my beautiful daughter, Sophia. Here we go. Earther in the lead. Sandlix is there. Yoda's there as well. I'll quickly run through the prizes one last time. First place, second place, third place. 6th, 11th, 13th, 15th. 23rd, 55th, 66th, 69th. 6th yeet, 3rd yeet, 1st yeet, last place. They're the 15 prizes. It is a good soundbite, eh? K-Buddy says, oh my god, that's an updated Sophia. It is. It is. She's 2 going on 14. She's grown up so much, so much. How to check the level on Doomsday. So on Doomsday, your HQ, your headquarters, the level of your headquarters is the level you're at. Pardon me. So your HQ level is your level. Exclamation mark Sophie Catch. What is that? I've seen that a couple of times now. You're on level 12, Armin. Awesome, dude. So 12, I think, is a payout level. Let me quickly check again. Yeah, level 12 is $10. So that means you've made 5, 10, 14, 20. You've raised $24, dude, just from getting to get to level 12. It's unreal. Okay, Eartha dips out. Eartha was in the lead, so now we've got Shroomies in the lead. Looking for a second win today. Brewster's there as well, Yoda. Brewster, Shroomies, Yoda. Our top 3. And unfortunately, that's not the finish line. It is a portal, and maybe it just goes straight into the finish line. Yes, it does. Brewster's in. Tutti! Oh my gosh, my voice. Tutti's in. Tutti made it into second place. Shroomies gets there in 3rd. Let's start getting these names into the spreadsheet. Brewster first place.
Tutti!
With the sub.
Tutti!
My soundbite says it better. This man flu
Tutti!
needs to get out of here.
Tutti!
Right.
Tutti!
Tutti. 589 is in.
Tutti! Tutti!
3rd place, the Shroomies is back. And we got 6th place in there. Send, Licks, you're in. Alright, the others we're going to have to wait for. But it looks like Charles 47 last place. Maybe. And Brewster, a world record for you as well. All right, hold your breath, guys. Here we go. We're going to go find out our winners. First place, Tutti. No, first place, Brewster. Second place, Tutti. Third place, Shroomies. Sixth place, Sandlicks. 11th place, Optimistic Prime in there again. Opti, 2 wins for you today. Welcome back. 13th place, Mark Zach Poggi. Your 3rd win of the day. Mark, that makes you our winningest winner, I believe, sir. 15th place, Tayshawn. Oh, Mark, well done, dude. 3 wins. 2 wins for Opti. 23rd place, Cam No Numbers sneaks in. We got 55th place now. Gangster XRP. 66th place. Oh, okay. So there's no 66 or 69. So we go all the way back up. And Yoda, you get a win. And Overdrunk, you also get a win. So because there's no 66 or 69, we go back to 4th and 5th place. As I announced before we started, you guys are locked in. All right, and now we're looking for the first marble yeeted, Stoic. You're already in there, perfect. 3rd marble yeeted, TW. And the 6th marble yeeted, Lightweight gets in. And that is it, guys. That is us. Done and dusted. Apologies if you didn't win, guys. Hopefully you still enjoyed your time. That's what it's all about. It's not always about winning. Sometimes it's just about community, hanging out, spending some quality time together. We'll be back again next week. You can try your luck, of course. There's also the NFT holders giveaway. We'll get that drawn either today or tomorrow. Get those prizes out, get the next giveaway out and running again. Of course, there's lots of giveaways in our Discord all the time. The next one will be about, what, 24 plus 12-ish? No, 24 plus 7. So we're talking like 31 hours from now in our Discord, there'll be a Rumble Royale held by Leb. So jump in, guys, and try and be a part of that tomorrow night. I'm pretty sure he releases it a little bit early, so you can go and get your at least first enrollment into the Rumble. So you can at least try your luck on the first one. You don't actually have to be present, and you can still get a prize. All right, let's run through these winners now. So Brewster, your first spin, Mr. World Record holder. And it looks like a Bot Punk NFT, number 10 for you, sir. Tutti, you're up next. This is your spin. Tiara said, so much fun spending time with you all. Congratulations to the winner and have a great weekend, everyone. That's beautiful. Thank you so much for being here. Gork, have a great weekend, everyone. Death comes. It's all about winning, and today it was raining vagina. You set me up every time. What are you talking about? You guys, it's raining vaginas and I got hit in the head with a dick. Man, some of you guys have to be stand-up comedians for sure. What the fuck is going on? 2 XRP for Tutti. Congratulations. Oh, death. All right, Shroomies, you're up next. Let's go. I'll walk straight into that. All right, you're going to get some Schmeckles.
Tutti.
Yeah, let's go, Shroomies. 8. We're going to raise that up to 12 thanks to your sub. So 12 Schmeckles to the Shroomies. And that's thanks to the Rabbit from South Korea, the winningest winner, I think, a couple of weeks back now. Next up, Sandlicks. Let's go. Sandlicks, that's now going to remind me of Sophia, licking sand. 0.5 XRP for you, Sandlicks. Optimistic Prime, your second spin. Good luck. Let's go, Tutti. Shroomy says send 6 and burn 6. Hey, Opti, you got 20 ZERP tokens from the ZERPmon project. Just in case, I'll pop you across the trust line. So I've just tagged you and dropped the trust line, Optimistic Prime. Of course, ZERP is the token of the ZERPmon project. One of the greatest NFT projects, really, on the XRPL. I still really, truly believe one of the most undervalued projects on the XRPL. They built a legit game. It is in depth. There's so much you can do. It's a massive sort of, like, cost to get started, I won't lie. But once you're in, it's unreal. Brewster, I don't have sound. Whatever I win, message me. You want an NFT, dude, so it doesn't really matter. Let's quickly message him. Brewster, it's an NFT. So you just need to accept it. Okay, and let me quickly write a note. We'll write 6 Schmeckles for the Shroomies, and we'll add 6 into our total. Bringing the total that we're going to burn to 113. All right, Mark Zach Pogie, our winningest winner for today, sir. You get to nominate a token to be on the Whirly Durly next week. And look at this, a big old bag of X-Meme. 1 million X-Meme for your bag, Mark. Damn, that's a very, very nice prize pickup for your day today. I'll assume you've got the trust line, but let's just send it through either way.
Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump.
All right, Mark, Zach Pogie. Make sure you got that trust line, Mark, because a big old bag of X-Meme coming your way. A big shout out again to Stone. I keep shouting him out, man, but 1 million X-Memes, no joke, right? It's really no joke. And this guy's kept this sponsorship going for a while, so let's go. Absolutely. Stone would say, hold them, for sure. That's exactly what he'd say. All right, we will hide that. We'll be back again next week. Tay Sean, you're up next. And we got some Grim tokens for you, Tay Sean. Cam, no numbers, you're up next. Let's go. Okay, buddy, who is that dude? Sooner later. Oh, it's a global emote. Just some random guy's head. And we got some more Blue Umbrella token. 8,888 butt coming to you, Cam. Cam loves his butt. Next. You're going to ask. I've got no idea either. Gangster, you're up next. This is your spin. Ah, Shroomies, absolutely. We give away some good prizes. One day someone will look back at these streams and just think how crazy we are giving it all away. And talking about crazy, Tiara decided to give away a bunch of XRP a few weeks ago. And here is the last lot of it. 5 XRP coming your way, Gangster XRP. 5 XRP is such a big, solid prize. And that's going straight into your bag, Gangster. So congratulations, sir. And a big shout out to Tiara. She's probably left already. She did say her goodbyes before. But she's just, what a beautiful human. She just approached me one day. She's like, I've been winning so much lately. I just want to give something back. She dropped 5 XRPs. She dropped a bunch of NFTs. And I think she dropped some tokens as well. I just can't remember. It was a few weeks back now. But absolutely lovely human being. So thank you to Tiara. Next up is Yoda. Yoda, this is your spin. Good luck. Ooh, the 666 tokens. 33 of them coming your way, Yoda. Look at this guy. Gotta be, stays quiet the whole stream and pipes up right at the end. Absolute legend. She's legendary with a J. My man Yoda. Yoda, that's the trust line you need, sir. And we wave goodbye to the 666 tokens. Thank you for that. That was a guy called, I want to say Hussein. We're probably butchering his name, but thank you to the dude who sponsored us. That was so long ago. So what happened with those tokens is they were given away, and then the person didn't want them. They didn't have the trust line. I even reached out and said, set the trust line. They're just like, I'm not interested. So I'm like, all right, we'll give them away again. So I didn't have the sponsorship name on there, so apologies. I think it's pronounced Satan, not a Satan. That was a good one, Charles. All right, Overdrunk, this is your spin. And it's some PLR tokens, 180 PLR. Next up, lightweight. Let's go. Oh, Mark, dude, I love that message. It's my absolute pleasure, brother. I just hope I'm bringing some smiles to some people's faces, helping us all through the weight of the crazy markets. That's what it's all about. Just spreading some love. All right, Mark, you get to nominate a token, by the way, for next week. Of course, it defaults to Schmeckles. So 5 XRP worth of Schmeckles are up on the Whirly Dirly. But if you want to nominate any other token, maybe a token in your bag, a token of a project that you love, that you want to see up on the Whirly Dirly, feel free to let me know. Otherwise, it will default through to Schmeckles. TWR, this is your spin. Yeah, plenty of Blue Hot Bellas. It's actually more than what we usually get. I'll tell you that much. And we got some Grim. 110 Grim tokens. Guys, of course, I'm not giving away the trust lines for all of these tokens. So if you need any of the trust lines, please just let me know. I will get those trust lines into the chat. Unfortunately, no trust line, no prize. It's the rule that's come back. It's been like this for this whole year so far. So for the last month or so. So please make sure you have the trust lines set. I want to see these tokens in your bags. Last week, we had a perfect week. Everyone had the trust lines set. All right, Stoic Fulcrum, the final spin. And I'll get ready to burn some Schmeckles. And some Zoj to finish off the stream. A nice way to end. Just grabbing the previous one, copy and paste. 500 million Zoj for your bag, Stoic Fulcrum. And that's the Whirly Dirly we leave for today. All of that will be back again next week, plus more. So make sure you hit that follow button if you haven't already. And we'll see you back here again next week. And look at that. Gotta be installs the game. Let's go, brother. That's $5 more raised to buy and burn Schmeckles. I really appreciate you, Gotta Be. Absolute legend. All right. Prizes are drawn. Let's burn some Schmeckles. So, of course, you can wait for the update, which will pop up in our Telegram. And we are going to burn 113 Schmeckles. By the way, guys, hey, Gotta Be installed the game twice, apparently. By the way, guys, we fucking made it through the stream without any lag. Can we celebrate it, please? I worked so fucking hard to get to this point. Oh my gosh, we got there. Did anyone have any issues? Any lag issues? Any syncing issues? Anything? Let me know, please. Because I'm hoping it was perfect. I'm hoping all the stats on my side saying it's perfect.
If you ain't loving,
so fingers crossed that was the case.
Living.
Congrats, James and Super Grok. Absolutely, we made it. Let's go! Oh man, that makes me happy. I'm so happy we did it. Woo! Finally. That's literally taken over a month to get there. That's like 6 streams we screwed up. All right. That's awesome. That's really good. So, all right, we did it. It's all these bloody default settings from OBS which don't mean what they mean. Like there's a 0 which means 8 to 10. That was the most retarded one for sure. All right, 113 Schmeckles. And they are now sent back to the issuing address, which means it's gone forever. We will get a little bounce in our Telegram. It's on a 5-minute cycle, so a 5-minute review of the supply. So I'm not sure when it's going to pop, but it's going to be in less than 5 minutes. Put it that way. When was the last one? 10:06. Oh, damn. All right, now I'm worried that the bot's not working. All right, bear with me. Let me have a quick look. It's still going. Just the capital revival burns must not be popping through for some reason. Interesting. All right. So maybe some updates over on the capital revival side, just slowing down some of those burns. Hopefully it's not because the ascension change, it's impacted it. Hopefully not. All right, what's this saying? Surreals reaches headquarters level 9. Let's go, brother. Love to see it. Stoic says, was at the hospital, then the bar. And both spots you feel fine. Unreal. That's so good to hear, man. K-Buddy installs the game. Another $5. Let's go, K-Buddy. All right. My man Gotta Be is in the house. So I'm going to go check out on WhatsApp. And look at this. The Edge and Tones. Actually, they are who we rated last week. That's exactly who we rated last week, dude. And I had some frustrated Schmeckles community members, but I really wanted to check them out. They looked so much fun. Their music was good. I downloaded through the link, but it didn't go through you. No, we just got an update saying it worked. Okay, buddy. So you're good. It worked. Okay, let's go and raid. So Stoic Fulcrum goes, I went to hospital then the bar, and Cam goes, I usually go to the bar then hospital. Awesome, K buddy, thank you so much. All right, actually, should I share this? Let me go back to this page. We're probably gonna try and not go to the edge tone so I don't upset anyone else. Need to sort by low to high. All right, we got our two favorites sitting at the bottom arse end of the viewers. Dead End Old have been going for 4 hours and 50 minutes. Blue to Green have been going for almost 2 hours. So they're both probably wrapping up soon. Doesn't mean we can't go and raid them. I really want to find Death Comes their person though. Death. We need someone metal. Is anyone looking metal? Funky finger blasting. This guy always looks like he's off his face. We've never actually gone there. Death, if you can find someone, let me know. Is this guy just drums and vocals? What's going on? Yeah, that's a serious drum set. Alright. Where are we gonna go? Bass beats. But they all play this like Guitar Hero game. This guy's wearing a balaclava. Alright, is this our guy? This looks like our guy. The ugly shredder. Are you telling me he doesn't do Tool? What's he playing now? We're gonna do it! Let's do it! He's not singing, but hey, it's a fucking vibe. Let's go. Alright, the ugly shredder. He's got requests off. So we're gonna have to like twist his arm because we're raiding, right? So I'm gonna hit the start raid button. Guys, thank you so much for showing up once again. This has been the XRPL Game Show. I've been your host, James Ray XRP. We're here on behalf of the Schmeckles XRPL project. This is gonna be fun. So Death's saying it's death metal, so it might not be Tool, but hey, you never know. You never know. Oh, no worries, Destroyer. It's not everyone's cup of tea, just like last week wasn't. But I'll be listening in and headbanging as I'm paying out these prizes. All right, beautiful people. Let's go. We've got 23 people rating. So he's going to get a nice, big alert and notification from us. Sadly, I think he actually is doing this Guitar Hero thing. But maybe it's just, I don't know. Maybe it's just an extra part of his playing. No, I think he is playing Guitar Hero. I freaking hate that. But anyway, we've committed. Let's go. 23 of us. Peace out, guys. Have a great weekend. We'll see you back here again next week. Lots of love. Bye.